song dedicated just there by Rome.
Foseus, Lucifer, Tutinus in Even
That, sir. Okay. I
Oh,
am a
yeah.
Christian, sir.
Oh,
I am
yeah.
born virtuous, wholesome, innocent. I am Lucifer. Hey, Lucifer. I am Lucifer.
Hi.
Lucifer. I am Lucifer. Hey, Lucifer. I am Lucifer. Hey,
Okay, so we'll start off with that.
All right. We're live again.
All right, we started.
A
Wait,
rough
yeah,
start.
okay, we started.
But we started. It has
Oh,
begun.
you got a little bit of tape over your phone lens on your right side.
Let's take on the phone lens, right side. Could be anything with these people. The surveillance system, it wants everything. Everything.
It's AI
Is it still
tape.
there?
Is
it gone? Fantastic. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah.
They're getting what they want. Yeah. Surveillance of all of this, our thoughts, our minds. What do they want to? What do they want with this? Why don't they leave us alone? That's the question I'm always asking, constantly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely need
Just leave us alone.
Just freaking starving.
Get some food in.
Yeah. Damn, I would roll a joint. Yeah, I put some hash in one of those joints.
I'm gonna take a gummy. I'm gonna take a gummy. How's that sound?
Oh yeah.
Very nice because they are delicious.
Gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, I had
what's
a rough
happening,
night at work tonight.
A rough night at work?
Yeah.
Shit, we've been. I got off work earlier, and we've been here ever since.
I got off at 9:30.
Oh yeah.
Perfect timing. We just got off JJ's show.
Oh, yeah, we're on there for 5 hours.
Oh, how was it? What did you guys
JJ
talk
set
about?
a record. Everything you could think of.
It's a pretty good show. I didn't really. I was thinking of food the whole time.
It was so fun.
Food.
Great show.
Yeah, it's good.
Clint said all of 2 words. 5 hours.
Oh, really?
Had about 3 or 4 lines in the whole episode. No,
I was pretty burned out. For my
he contributed. He contributed some valuable stuff.
Vince the expert when it comes to some stuff.
There was 6 people on panel. Yeah, Clint is the expert when it comes to a lot of stuff.
Well, certain modern.
There's some weird stuff. He's pretty keyed in on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But JJ's show is fantastic. Go check that out. Earlier tonight, it was Sabrina, Clint, Jonah, Phil, and JJ and me. A 6-panel all-star podcast on a Friday night.
Oh yeah. How many views we got? I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see.
Fun show. Go check that out. You follow JJ, right, Sparks?
I don't think so. Hey, Todd, let me ask you a question.
Show?
No, but I will if you put him in the chat. I'll follow.
I can put it in there.
He's got a great show. Very entertaining.
What's your question for Todd?
Todd, how do you feel about the president?
Trump?
He seems cool. I don't know. I didn't really vote. I voted.
I like him. I like him a lot.
For him.
I like him a lot. Supporter, I'm a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
I've been for a long time.
There are some things he's doing that kind of clash with my field of work because a lot of just generally social programs tend to get more funding under Democrats, you know?
Yeah.
And like in the state I live, Medicaid has become a lot more restrictive, and the governor is just piggybacking off the Trump policies. But there's also a few other things I'm interested in your opinion on, like the ICE stuff, the Epstein list. It's like, are you comfortable with all that stuff, or do you guys not want to talk about this on there?
No.
Comfortable
We can
with
talk about
what
whatever.
he's done? Comfortable with what he's done about on
not
those
just like, look,
subjects? Or
I don't disagree with what he's done, but it's like, by some of the means, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who do disagree. So I'm kind of interested in just like, how do you feel about it? Why do you think it's right or wrong? If there is some bend you could give it, saying like, well, I disagree with this.
Yes, I never did nothing wrong. But what were you saying?
What? I'm not sure what the joke was referring to.
I'm teasing.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
I wasn't making a joke.
No,
I
you
was.
were making a joke, Todd.
Oh, what was the
I
joke?
know. I coughed and he's innocent.
He's innocent? Oh.
He never did nothing wrong.
Are you making a joke about Epstein? Or?
It's a joke. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. You asked me a question. I coughed and hid the response in the. It's a joke. Have you guys heard of humor? Not sure what generation you kids are from, but
you know what my favorite kind of humor
there was a
is?
time when people thought wry humor and more intelligent humor was funny.
I like
before
satire.
fart jokes and you like satire.
I swear, like I get satire. I do satire all the time. I just play on people's fears. Like this is, oh yeah, the worst case scenario is happening.
There you go. Give us an example.
Aliens, Cthulhu, Satan.
Yeah, like I'll give you an example.
Like
there was an image after Obama got elected in Time magazine of him dressed like a Muslim, and he was burning the Declaration of Independence in the fucking White House, and everyone got so offended, but it was satire. It was satire.
Okay.
I thought it was hilarious. It's just a play on people's fears. Oh, we're all afraid he's a Muslim and fuck the Constitution, and that's what he was doing in the image. Like, it's just like play on people's. It's just a joke.
Right, like fake.
Yeah.
I've got a weird image. Before or when Obama was still elected, where is it? It's like an image of him with his wife coming off a plane, but there's three hands. And like back then, nobody knew about the hand thing with the AI, but it was definitely AI.
But Sparks, what was your other question? What were you asking about my opinion on?
Like some people have problems with Trump because the ICE tactics that ICE is using and stuff, and civilians getting killed and stuff like that. And I'll tell you, look, I was in the military, and that's a nightmare. Like for an ICE agent to kill a civilian, I would never want that to happen. I don't wish that upon anyone. Like I'd buy an ICE agent a cup of coffee. That being said, I don't think that's appropriate. Some of their tactics, I think they need to refine them. You're going to be dealing with the public a lot.
Well, I've been pretty vocal myself about police state tactics. The police state, the criminal justice system. You're just talking about the immigration system.
Technically,
our own citizenship beat the hell out of it if they don't comply with the state's orders. So when it comes to enforcing immigration, are they being too rough? Jesus, how many people are killed by situations that could be resolved rather than being killed in our country, let alone rounding up immigrants that shouldn't be here.
Yeah,
enforcing customs.
I told you my story about when I had a run-in with the police and I got an assault against a police officer charge. Did I tell you that story?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I heard it, but
I told it to somebody on here. It's probably Clint's always on here, so I'm sure he did hear it.
I'm sorry, the story, I didn't hear it.
I had an assault against a police officer charge like 10 years ago.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what happened. I was drunk on a train platform, like a metro platform,
Okay.
and the train was coming by, and I was drunk, and I was hitting the train with my shoulder, and it was spinning me like in a circle.
As it was passing by?
Yes, because I was so drunk, and that was dangerous, you know?
Sounds dangerous.
Well, anyways, a cop was next to the platform. He wasn't on it yet, but he saw me doing that, and he was like, "Hey, stop!" You know, he's like, "You
You're
stop."
going to kill yourself or somebody else.
Yeah, he's like, "You need
Crazy.
to stop." Anyways, he didn't say he was a cop. Okay, he just told me to stop, and I just kept going. I was like, "Fuck you," whatever, and I just kept moving. Anyways, he came up behind me and he grabbed my hands, okay, from behind, like to put me in handcuffs. And I leaned forward, and with my legs, I pushed back and I headbutted him. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
when I spun around, he pulled his gun out, but he was hurt. He was stumbling back. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker's about to shoot me, you know? And I was like, well, I can't let him shoot me, I thought. So I slapped the gun out of his hand and it went sliding across the train platform. And his partner came up and I put my hands up and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. And I was like, blah, 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 whatever. And they arrested me and they took me in, but I got an assault against a police officer charge. And the only reason they knocked it down to a misdemeanor assault was because I was in the military and I was diagnosed with PTSD at the time. So they said like, well, he had PTSD and like, you know, it was a rough arrest or whatever. But really, I kind of blame him because it's like you really shouldn't do that to someone. And now that I work with police and I'm a peer support, I fucking tell them all the time, don't sneak up on someone who's on drugs. Don't sneak up on a veteran. You know, you really need to announce yourself. Say, I'm not here to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, back to
like
that
good advice.
ICE question. It's like I'm anti-immigration, but like that it's illegal for any officer of the law to ask a person without a warrant or probable cause if they're an American citizen. Because that would violate the Fourth Amendment. Police powers are defined as being within constitutional limitations, and so if they were to violate the Fourth Amendment on anybody, even though if the person wasn't a citizen, it would still be them violating their police powers, because they would be infringing on the Fourth Amendment if it was a citizen.
Yeah, I hear you. And they've arrested, like I've seen cases of veterans they've arrested who were Hispanic, who were 2 war veterans, went to Iraq and Afghanistan, and they're combat veterans, and like it's more than one guy, but like he's like trying to take his case to the Supreme Court because he was pepper sprayed. They put him in a cell. You know, it's like I'm just saying some of their tactics, it seems like are getting a lot of criticism. I'm not even gonna say they're wrong or right. I'm
Do
just
you
saying they're
think these
receiving a lot of
tactics
criticism.
started under Trump?
I mean, it seems like the more use of it has started. Like there's
The more
more of
use
them
of
being
it.
present in society.
Do you remember them hunting down 2,000 Trump supporters that went to the Capitol building?
Yeah, the ones
The
that he's
FBI,
pardoning right
the
now.
biggest dragnet in the history of the FBI, hunting down grandmothers, anyone who was there. Come on. So it's more psyop.
That's a psyop.
Well, I mean, before
What's the psyop? Here's the psyop.
there was the
6 months before the fucking. I'm just going to just break down hypothetical
Well, I
here.
understand
Is
what you're
everybody
saying
ready
about
to go
that,
for
but
this
the
ride?
immigration thing, real quick though, before Trump was ever
The
in office,
psyop
immigration
is 6 months before the fucking election. They're already telling people the election's going to be stolen. And they're going into groups, chat rooms everywhere. The FBI and Stephen Colbert fans. And talking to Trump supporters saying, you don't like Biden, I don't like him either. Let's meet in D.C. Stupid shit. Built up. Anybody they can get to go there, come on, let's go. And then they got a bunch of guys like Ray Epps and secret agents telling everybody, go to the Capitol, get mad. It's a big movie production.
You know what I think the psyop is?
What's the psyop?
I think the psyop is fucking Biden letting millions of illegal immigrants cross the border and Trump having to clean it up and making him look bad.
Yeah, that's the psyop before the January 6th psyop.
I mean, why did Biden let so many fucking illegals in? You know, nobody can agree that that was
The
good.
January 6th psyop, Sparks,
I think they want votes.
they released this. They had a ton of secret agents pretending to be anti-government people that think the election was stolen, and they want to go to Washington on January 6th.
It was just FBI agents.
Yeah, but they were infiltrating chat rooms everywhere saying,
Well, look at who the head
come
of the
to
FBI
Washington
was.
if you feel slightly disgruntled.
Look who the head of the FBI was at the time, and how he wrote a book about how he hated Trump.
Who was it?
It was what's his name? He said
Mueller,
it was no
Mueller.
yeah
Comey,
Colby
Comey, yeah. Okay.
Colby.
Yeah, the one that they're prosecuting right now.
Comey, yeah, James B. Comey. This guy.
Hopefully they're getting him. What's going on? Is this Harry?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up,
Harry,
man?
you wearing a shirt? Are you wearing a shirt this evening?
Not presently.
How you doing, Harry?
How's it
Then
going?
all below waist shots to be kept with.
Hey, Spark isn't wearing a shirt either.
Who isn't? Your bird?
I'm not wearing pants. Watch me stand up.
Oh.
Please don't, Spark.
That was
So, Spark, what else you got? What do you think about what I just said on these matters?
I think you're talking the truth. Like when you said it's a psyop, I'm like, you know what is a psyop? Fucking, he let all those illegal immigrants in, and now Trump has to fucking do something about it, and fucking people don't like it. But it's like, what are we supposed to do? Just fucking let millions in over and over and over again? It's gonna ruin the economy, make them fucking vote weird. They're making all these weird laws, like Clint said. It's like we have to do something. But I feel for the immigrants because they come in, they just want a better life, and now they can't have health care. They're getting arrested. Their children are getting separated
I've said
from
that
them.
my whole life. I've said if I was them, I'd do the same thing. Who would?
I'd say fuck the immigrants. Yeah.
And I'll tell you what else. The UK, like when Trump did the Muslim ban, his first election, they were like, the UK was like, oh, Donald Trump's the worst, blah, blah. I'll tell you who doesn't take immigrants. The fucking UK, dude. They won't take fucking anybody. And either will most of the UK countries.
The
like
problem
most of the European
is,
countries.
this is how they've been destroying our country. A long time ago, about 50 years ago, they decided we're going to stop progress. We're going to take everything that America was built upon, ship it overseas, and we're going to kind of destroy this country and turn it into some kind of weird, just tamp it down. Tamp it down. It's my opinion on this matter. But what happened here was they stunted growth. That's what they want to do. They could see how he's bringing this thing up. In the 1950s, a scientist named Buckminster Fuller said that science is going to reach a point in technology where so much information is going to come in. They're going to know everything. It's all going to be conglomerating because of computers, but they won't be able to decipher it. So they'll have the answer to everything in their grasp, but they won't be able to decipher it yet. So we're in that stage. And what that stage is the key to everything is available. But will it arrive in time to save mankind or destroy it? Because every group will have its hands on these powers. The group that cares about mankind, that wants good to prevail, and the evil ones ever waiting in the darkness, trying to break through to destroy our civilization. You with me?
Oh my goodness! Wow! Wow!
You like my demon growl?
It sounds like Cthulhu.
Jurassic Park. Cthulhu. No, that's not Cthulhu. That's like Cthulhu worshippers. No, that's just
How'd you get the blue tone in your studio, Todd?
Cthulhu. David Wilcox.
Oh, okay.
Studying avians, blue avians.
You guys want to see a problem I'm having?
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of an echo for some reason. Yeah.
Look at this.
What's the problem?
That's my water softener. It's fucking filled with water.
What's going on?
Oh,
You
is
see
it out of
it?
salt?
No, there's salt in there. I got salt bags here. But I looked it up online. It said to stick a broom down in there and fucking poke it around so the salt at the bottom loosens up so it can
Is it
start
gonna
draining.
break open?
I tried doing that. It wasn't working. So I'm just going to call a plumber. Unless somebody tells
Be
me, oh, you got to
careful.
do this to fix it.
Do be careful.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Good old-fashioned weed.
No, I don't know. You
I got
know
a
what's
J
going
right
on,
here.
where the planets are aligning. You guys, everybody got a doobie.
Yeah, we're lighting up.
Everybody's. I'll drop a gummy. Everybody ready to smoke one? My gummy will kick in
Yeah,
20 minutes
cheers.
later. These are good gummies too. Let me tell you what. About 20 minutes after you take one, you feel really good. For about 20 minutes. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I almost want to smoke a roach joint.
How's everybody doing on a Friday evening? At the end of the world.
Pretty
There's
good, I
asteroids
guess. Feel better after
fall
eating.
from the skies. The stars fall from the skies. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm off Mondays and Tuesdays. I work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah,
and
Memorial
Sunday.
Day. The day when everyone died. Let's all remember the day when everyone died.
What? Well,
What's that?
Is it on Monday?
Monday.
Ah, damn it. That means I can't take my car to the fucking car spot.
well, last week we had Victoria Day. That's a Canadian equivalent, I guess.
You live in Canada?
Yeah.
That's where my
couldn't tell?
therapist lives.
By his skin tone.
Dude,
Right.
I fucking talked to my therapist. She says she went to the University of Toronto. I'm like, that's the most well-known school in Canada. She's like,
Totally.
yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
And you know what's funny? It's not even like that great a school. It's not like
No,
a
it
Harvard
is.
or anything.
Not
Yeah,
that great.
it's a shitty school. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I heard Toronto's pretty woke. Yeah.
So what's the latest in David Wilcox universe?
No, he's ascended to the
Has anyone heard from him?
he's ascended to the letter Q.
Oh, really?
I'm just joking.
Is he dead? Is he dead?
If you can hear me, I told you.
Did you
I
say
hope he's
David
dead.
Wilcox, sir?
I shouldn't.
If you
This
say
is
his
the
name
hello, it is
3
me,
times,
disembodied
he
blue
appears.
avian spirits of David Wilcox.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
That picture.
Exactly.
You rang?
Yeah, we rang.
I love this David Wilcox bit, dude. He's such a fucking clown.
So
I've been following David Wilcox for at least 10 years, maybe 12, dude. Maybe 12.
He's been in the periphery,
when he
but it's like this. You got to be a
ascended, did he
joke.
become God?
Oh, dude, he's gone through so many different variations. Like he initially, he thinks he's the reincarnation of Edgar Casey.
Oh,
Wow.
He
Which is
thinks
a
he
big
is,
shoe
or
to
he
fill.
is.
Big shoe to fill.
Yeah, right. Yeah, can you prove he's not the reincarnation?
He pretty much looks just like the motherfucker.
He does,
Edgar
dude. He
Casey
actually does
has
look just like him.
100 books. That's a big shoe to
But
fill.
he didn't achieve any of the things Casey achieved. In fact, Casey thought folks would come along and say they were the reincarnation of him. So apparently he made a secret phrase and he left it with the Edgar Casey Foundation. And Wilcock didn't know it, so they kept telling Wilcock like publicly to shut up. You know what I mean? Like the Edgar Casey Foundation folks did not like him.
Yeah, because
Well,
He
well,
ran up against a bunch of true believers, yeah.
in Edward Casey's will, he said, "When I come back as a blue avian king, give me my fortune." And they fucking didn't want to give up that fortune.
No
It's all
kidding,
about
dude.
the money.
They
You got
secretly
it.
whited out the blue avian portion, dude. In the
That's exactly what it is.
Dude, I
Secret.
had to write a text to my boss today.
I like that. Swerve.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
well, if he is
You had to write a
Edgar-
text to your boss explaining why he didn't come to work.
Oh no, not that, but at the end of it, it was weird. I don't want to get too into it, but it had to do with SAA. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Satanic abuse.
Sexual assault.
Yeah, it had to do with
So
that.
Sexual assault, yeah.
And just my job has to do with some stuff like that sometimes. But anyway, I texted him and I was like, at the end, I put a Buddhist quote. And I
No
sent
way.
that to like 3 of my friends, and they were all like, "Take out that Buddhist quote at the end." All of them said that to me. But
Maybe ask what the quote is.
yeah, I'll read it to you. I'll read
Yeah.
you the whole message if you want.
I said, well, I was just curious about the quote.
Sounds interesting, you know.
Oh, I'll read you the end of it, okay?
But you have to describe what your boss looks like in his reaction.
He hasn't messaged me back. Okay, but this is the end of it. I said, from a psychology point of view, people who have been through past trauma can feel especially vulnerable when boundaries feel unclear. So it's important the workplace feels safe, respectful, and professional for everyone. And then I said, there's a Buddhist idea that says, if your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. I think that applies here because we can be fair to Ringo while also protecting these girls as well.
Ringo.
Ringo.
I guess I said someone's name I shouldn't have.
Well, what are you talking about? Ringo and Barbara
Ringo
Bachman?
Starr.
Yeah, it's one of the apocryphal texts of the Bible, the Book of Ringo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Book of Ringo.
I was thinking Ringo
What do
Starr.
you think of the Buddhist quote? Do you think it was too much?
I get by with little help from my friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, that song was written specifically for
Well,
Ringo.
I was going to say some folks may take the context of a Buddhist
what
quote
would
differently than
you
others,
do
so-
if I sing out of tune? Would it bother
Well,
you?
look, I'm a Buddhist, dude. Everyone knows I'm a Buddhist. It's like a big part of me, you know?
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the context. Yeah, I mean, if they know you're a Buddhist, I think that should be taken, as any.
Then
other
you
statement.
probably don't mind my singing
They
out
don't
of
know you're a
tune.
Buddhist. They're like, hey man, Sparks kind of lost his shit. We may need to check on him. You know what I mean? You start quoting random text, and people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about, man?"
Yeah, I should be like, David Wilcox says.
Yeah, David Wilcox.
The
We're
Blue
all going to be
Aliens in
ascended
the
into the
6th
fifth dimension.
century, yeah.
Great name.
That would have been awesome if I found a David Wilcox quote just to throw in there.
The Book of Blue Aliens.
Started off channeling the Book of the Law, dude. Is not the Book of the Law, the Book of, I think did they call it the Book of the Law? The raw channelings. I think they called it the Book of the Law, dude.
I read those.
Yeah, the
I
Book
read
of the
so
Law.
many. There's more than one. That's what's confusing about this. Is there's so many books that claim to be raw and channel. There's so many
Well, I mean,
channelers.
doesn't that seem strikingly Crowleyan-esque though? Channeling something called the Book of the Law.
Yeah,
it does, and the whole period is just
Yeah.
bathed in these ideas. It doesn't mean that they're all coming from Crowleyanism, though. It's like a blurry Bigfoot photo.
They're a
It's
bunch
all
of
being
cults.
smudged
I mean,
together.
Joseph Smith channeled his book too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I think
message
it's all
is fuzzy, but it's
luminous
picked up by all
lies.
these cults.
They tell people it's like the more goofy of a thing they get people to believe, the more power they have over him or something.
Right, but my point on the Crowley, I don't disagree. But my point on the Crowley comparison was he called his the Book of the Law, and David Wilcox, I believe, called his the Book of the Law.
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't know
That's a
that.
bold claim. I didn't know that. See, I kind of avoided David Wilcox once I realized what a
Yeah,
He called it disregard. He called it the Law of One, but it's. I mean, it's I've
Same
read it,
thing
dude. It's
almost.
the same shit. It's the same
man.
shit.
There's so many of those guys, though. If you look, if they were starting a long time ago, Bill
She
Cooper
just-
was calling out these scientists that claim to be UFO in on the UFO secret. Bob Lear. Now they're making movies. Who's that one that's making a 3D documentary online? You can see the inside of Area 51. Bob Lazar. Is it?
oh, Bob Lazar, yeah. yeah.
Bob
Now he's
Laser,
got a
dude. That's
YouTube-
the S4
yeah.
documentary. I seen that.
Might as well get together with the one guy that got zapped by lasers twice.
right.
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
a movie with it.
The whole Bob Lazar stuff,
What
dude,
they know.
it's inseparable from John Lear, dude. And John Lear's full of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Bill Cooper was calling them out, but it
John
doesn't
Lear's a
mean
Colby
Bill
Queer.
Cooper is the
He
same
came
either.
from Phoenixburg, or I'm sorry, from Air America.
Wow.
Yeah, we go around these bends. We talk about Bo Grites.
There you go.
That kind of blows me away in
He
the
was, a
Phoenix
major, he
program.
was a major Muppet in that
Both
operation of the Colby Queers, if you ask me.
That kind of trips me out. I got to look deeper into Bo Grites because he's
Bo
running for
Gritz.
president.
Bo
He wrote that book, Honor Betrayed,
Well,
talking about what
even
happened
more
to him.
so, he teamed up with Ross Perot, if you recall, there in the whole POW
Yeah.
campaigns.
Yeah. Real or fiction, because everything they're saying turned out to be real.
Well, yeah, and it just begs the question of I don't think it's real or fiction. It begs the question of their controlled opposition, and if so, how much?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big question. Yeah, totally.
That's usually the question I ask about anyone saying anything.
They were making movies, Chuck Norris, remember, where he's going to find the POWs. Do you remember this whole period?
Yeah,
Search
yeah.
for the POWs. And then Rambo's, and Rambo 3
Well,
goes
Gritz
to
is
get,
supposed to be Rambo, right? It's supposed to be some of his stories, right?
Well,
it's a composite, sort of.
Cooper says no because Rambo was
Chuck Norris
Bill
was
Gritz
more of a
was the colonel or whatever, and Rambo was mad at the colonel.
Chuck
So
Norris
Bill Gritz
was the
is
one
supposed
that
to
went to
be,
look for POWs.
Right.
Bill Gritz was
Well,
the
yeah,
colonel.
for sure. And I mean, Bill Gritz claimed to be involved in that stuff. So Colonel Troutman's supposed to be Bill Gritz, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Richard Crenna.
yeah.
He's the captain in the Rambos, right?
No, he's a colonel. He's a colonel.
Oh, Colonel, Captain, Colonel.
But he's the Green Beret colonel, so I mean that makes sense what you're saying as far as relations to Bill Gritz.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, the book. I remember reading the book. It doesn't take place in Oregon. It takes place in Kentucky. Is there a Bo Gritz connection to where the actual the roots of the character of Troutman's from? I wonder.
Weird.
So I think the character of Troutman's also from Kentucky in the book.
Weird. Rambo was filmed in just outside of Vancouver.
I thought so. Yeah, right. And it takes place in the stories like in Oregon, right?
Are you familiar with Bo Grites?
Bo Gritz.
Grites. Right.
Grits what we eat for breakfast, Harry.
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
that's how
That's I call him Bo
Canadians say
Grits
it.
too, but I do it jokingly.
That's how we know you're Canadian, yeah. Grits. Sergeant Grits. Just shoot
Okay.
you. No,
Whatever.
just telling you. Your maple syrup's great, but that's about as far as you guys can
I
get
would like
down
to see
here.
like a different rainbow take on like the other wars. You know what I mean? On more recent wars.
There you go. Coming back from Iran. Just coming Iraq. I just want to be
There you
left alone. Some small, weird backcountry town.
Here's the real Rainbow. I can't remember his
You don't
name.
think that happens every day?
Audie
You know,
Murphy?
one of the scariest
Audie
parts
Murphy's
about.
right. That guy's fantastic.
Do
Who's
you
the fuck
want to
is this
know
guy?
why? Who is that?
It's the I can't remember his name, but he was highly decorated. And was
He
I see
killed a
Fellow
lot of
Bonner's got-
people. He killed a lot of people.
yeah, he was a badass.
Yeah.
You don't
He
want to
looks
fuck
like
with
he
that
got
guy. He'll
death in
kill
his
you.
eye. Do you want to know the scariest part about the Rambo, that first Rambo movie?
What?
Sylvester Stallone makes an enemy of that other guy we've been reviewing recently, JJ, the police chief,
Brian Dennehy, dude.
Brian Dennehy.
You guys know
If
what's
you
around
make
his
an
neck?
enemy
Yeah.
if you make an enemy of Brian Dennehy, whew, he brings the National Guard, every single goddamn thing you can imagine.
Well, if you remember, though, he
Sylvester
shot a
Stallone.
cop, right?
Jesus.
In Rambo?
Yeah, he did something. He
Oh.
either shot the police or beat up one of the cops. Yeah, David
I'm
Caruso.
trying to remember how it
He beat the
starts.
shit out of
It's a
David Caruso.
misunderstanding. It's a misunderstanding, though.
Oh, well, it starts out with Dennehy coming up and harassing him, dude.
Yeah.
And John J. Rambo just wanted to be left alone.
But he is the worst person you want to have hunt you down in a movie.
Oh, well, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Think about all the guys that have come back from all the action they've had in special forces in the recent conflicts.
Bro,
I can't even imagine. I started watching
We
it.
haven't had some Rambo type activities.
I started watching that a long time ago, just kind of seeing how people were reacting as they're coming back.
I had a cop pick me up one time.
Bruce,
Well, there was that
Bruce
one dude in
Willis.
Washington last summer. He was a Army Ranger who apparently allegedly murked his own kids and went on the run for about 10 weeks. Now,
They
what was
said there was
interesting-
22 people committing suicide a day for a number of years in the military.
Oh, I don't doubt it, dude. It is an epidemic for sure. But
That was a while back when I
I'm
heard
thinking
that.
of Travis something. He actually, it was very weird because he actually reported to the lead detective in the Moscow, Idaho murders. He reported to that dude's older brother. That dude, the detective, is also a major in the U.S. Army Reserves, but his older brother is a Ranger commander down at Fort Benning, whatever they call it now. But he previously was Fort Lewis McCord, and he was a supervisor to this guy who kind of went all Rambo style, murked his kids, and then had numerous battles with law enforcement and escaped in the woods each time over like a 10-week period last summer. Travis Decker. Travis Decker. In certain respects, it's kind of a Rambo situation. He was a Green Beret. I just think there's a lot more to that story, considering the time frame of the.
Do you remember the one guy a few years back? That guy, California, ended up in taking over somebody's
Dorner,
cabin.
Dude, he was a former SEAL guy, right?
That they were hunting and they kept hunting.
Dude, that whole
story,
dude, didn't make any sense.
Every manhunt was a manhunt nationwide.
Well, no, they took the plot line out of Lethal Weapon 2. He was sending letters to and threatening the brass of LAPD. Well, that's the plot line of a former LAPD officer who went rogue and is now threatening to kill all the LAPD brass. That's the plot line for Lethal Weapon 2. So,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, they used it as an
recently
excuse for martial law, and they literally were shooting innocent civilians, dude. They shot numerous innocent civilians.
Didn't they kill him? Isn't that how it ended? They shot him.
I was in Big Bear Lake, sir. I could not even find that actual address or property. I'm not even sure they didn't just make up the actual property.
Oh, sorry. That was so weird.
Well, I stayed there in Big Bear before I came down here in Mexico. My initial landing in New Mexico was delayed by a couple of days due to my Gringo service. My first Airbnb host tried to charge me 75% increase in cost from the day I checked in. I'm like, fuck yourself. How about that? So then I retreated back to California whenever I found a spot up there in Big Bear for a few nights. I was staying at the Stephen King Friday the 13th lake, this abandoned lake up there. So I was trying to find, the Dorner property, dude. I looked up the address. There's no way the address that was listed is the address that we see there, dude. So more to follow on that. I think the whole thing was bullshit, to be quite honest with you.
Totally.
I was arrested.
I'm not sure Christopher Dorner ever existed, is what I'm saying. That's where I'm at with
That's wild, yeah. That's wild. Wow.
I was arrested by the police one time, and It was a big cop. You could tell he just lifted weights. A big dude, and I had a girl with me. I'm not gonna lie, but we were just sleeping somewhere, and they arrested us for like trespassing. And fucking, I didn't say anything to him, but I have a Navy tattoo on my arm, and fucking, I can't tell you how many times cops have told me, "Oh, you weren't even in the military or something," just because I'm young. Like, look at me now. I'm 37. I got out of the military when I was like 24, 23, like pretty young, after serving in 2 wars, So a lot of times, like when I was homeless at 26, and I'd be like, "Well, I'm a 2 war veteran. I have Expeditionary War Medal and stuff. I've been through Buzz." They were like, "Yes, sure you have." Fucking, and I kind of had like Rambo situations with them, like just being disrespected and shit.
Does not surprise me. That's what the movie's about. That's a real thing going on.
Yeah, and like, look at me. I'm not the biggest dude, but I mean, honestly, I'm
That thing
220, and
didn't
I've got
start with
muscles.
the that thing didn't start in the 80s, man. That thing's going back since World War II. There was
Well,
they treat people that were against authority or whatever.
I don't know what it is
yeah.
up with veterans being like disrespected by the VA and being homeless. I've done so much social work study into it, and fucking, like 40% of veterans that are homeless are African American, and it's only like 12% of the veterans in the military are African American. It's a humongous in proportionality that reflects on the VA's inequality in care. You know?
12% of
Wig is
veterans are African Americans. That we said.
It's it's like 12. I think it's something like that. But it's like 40% of African Americans or homeless veterans are African American.
well that typifies all the other stats, read crime and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I mean, there's a lot of bad things. Like if you have schizophrenia in the military, you have a 50% chance of being homeless when you become a veteran when you get out. That means like yeah.
You know how I
Even
think
in
about these
Canada.
subjects.
Even in Canada. Yeah.
If I may, Sparks, Harry, pardon. These people can solve the greatest equations of all time. Go spin around the moon 3 times. Put a cell phone on every person on Earth's hand. But they can't solve hunger. They can't figure out who killed JFK. What the fuck ever.
Yeah, the aliens did it so clearly.
It's a magic bullet. They
I'm
said the
just telling
magic
you.
bullet.
These people. But they
Yeah,
need
with
more
the
money.
magic
They
bullet.
always need
Totally
more
a
money.
magic bullet.
No matter which direction it's going, need more money to solve these problems. It's like, oh my God.
I have an idea. You know what's proven to work? Long-term inpatient care. It costs like $250,000 to have inpatient care for someone for like 6 months. And the
Fantastic. Can we
government,
put all our politicians in there and have them cared for?
yeah, they
Taken
would never dish out the money they
outside.
really need to take care of people. Instead, they want to
Put
dish
them in a
out
padded cell.
$5 for a free needle and shit.
Even
Yeah,
better.
it's fucked up.
Well, the hidden secret across every governmental level of budgetary documents in this country is that at least 20% goes to the cocaine and hookers budget line item.
Yeah, I'm pretty much convinced
So
that's what's happening.
I think we spend in the
Perfection.
U.S. at all levels of government somewhere in the ballpark of $6 trillion a year from government.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's every state. That's every state, county, city, every level of government combined. Federal.
So no matter
$6
what
trillion,
operation's
dude.
going on, there
That's
has to be at
$1.2
least
trillion
6%
in
tacked
cocaine and
on for
hookers, sir.
cocaine.
Well, let me tell you this.
I'm in the wrong industry. I need to start dealing cocaine.
The
and dealing
Republicans,
hookers.
Which guarantees a steady trade route from Colombia to the United States for many years to come.
I need to start up my own cocaine Bob Evans franchise. They got the Bob Evans restaurant franchise. I want to start the cocaine
I'm
Bob
telling
Evans
you.
Bob Evans sucks.
Oh, that's an ugly bugger. That guy. Ugly. I don't care what kind of glasses you put on.
Like the VA, the Republicans will treat the military right for some reason. And like the VA, when it comes to homeless veterans, they will house you even if you're not sober. That being said, for HUD, for the regular housing program, they just took away a lot of funding for halfway housing and put it into treatment programs instead. So if you've been homeless, you know you can't get sober while you're living on the streets. They're not making veterans do that. They'll give veterans a housing while they're not sober, you know, because they know that that's not right and that
You
the
know what's
VA
funny?
needs to
You know
do it
what's funny?
right.
Well, the
Society's
VA's a
sitting
bunch
here
of dick.
slowly
Oh, go ahead, sir.
arguing over
You
these
know what's
stupid
funny?
social issues of how
It's very
can
funny.
we fix these problems? How can we fix these problems? While science and government is advancing in rocket years, what they can't reach to go to the moon, they are achieving in surveillance and control of our societies.
Oh,
They want to know where all those
you got-
cocaine hookers is going to make sure no one takes
what
it
about
from them.
what about
where's
Artemis?
It takes a
Two?
lot of
What about
cocaine
I need to get in
hookers
that
to
6% because I'm not
advance
getting no
control
cocaine.
of society.
I haven't had cocaine in a minute, dude. Where's all the cocaine at?
Well, no
Ask,
one follows these laws. I mean, if folks follow laws, there'd be veterans taken care of. For example, the wealthy suburb of Los Angeles, known as Brentwood, and I believe it's part of UCLA's campus as well, was actually part of a land trust that was donated to veterans, to house veterans following World War II. And the city of Los Angeles decided to reappropriate that land against the trust. So if someone were to sue them, I've thought about doing it. If someone were to sue them of a veterans capacity, you know, they may win an entire city.
Huh.
Let's do it.
push back on.
Yeah,
That's
right.
interesting.
You're
No,
smart
I
guy.
discovered that trust
Call
one
it
time I was
Chaz.
looking up. I think I was digging into the Orenthal James Simpson case there in Brentwood, and I came across that trust, and I was like, "What the fuck? How are they getting away with not following this, dude? That's what the land was donated to. It's crazy, dude. I think it's. I mean, I don't know how you'd have to get a judge that's not a fucking activist judge and whatnot, but I mean, or you know, are on the take. But I mean, it's legally speaking. That's what I'm saying. We have laws, dude. If folks followed them, shit would function a lot better than what it does today. That's for sure. If not just properly.
If men were angels, we wouldn't need laws. Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, he was. He
I
was an
like
interesting
that.
character, wasn't he?
I was just watching
like
a
that
movie
quote
about a
that-
homeless veteran called Down and Out in Beverly Hills.
yeah.
Maybe I can get him
Nolte.
in on my whatchamacallit, my lawsuit there.
Nate Nolte.
He's already in Los Angeles.
Hmm.
Well, I'm just saying, dude, that's the only way to get something like that over there is get a class action situation with veterans going to overturn, you know, to reappropriate that land. I don't give a shit what buildings are on there. I'm just saying, like, that's an example of how poorly veterans are created across the U.S. and always have been, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I love veterans, dude. If you're a veteran, you get another veteran, dude. Like, I'll tell you what, like, one time I was down and out fucking, and this veteran, he was a Vietnam veteran. He just like gave me like a few $100, dude. And I was like, wow, man, like that you probably know I'm gonna drink half of this, use a quarter of it for gas, and then use the rest for food. But you just gave it to
Fuck
me,
yeah.
you know.
No, dude, I always get into conversations with Vietnam veterans because they see me from like in public or across the room at a bar or a restaurant or something, like, hey, but that boy serves. Let me go talk to him. And I always like to have a conversation. Like, you hear some wild stories from him, that's for sure.
I had a
You
roommate
must
who was a
meet a
Vietnam
ton of
veteran.
people, JJ. With
Yeah,
stories.
most of the time from veterans, it's what unit you serve in there, Marine. I'm like, well, not a Marine, sir, but appreciate the compliment. I suppose it's a compliment.
They just think you're Marine. Are you slightly on the large side, or?
I mean, my father was Marine, and you know, so so in a certain respect, I guess I'm from a Marine, but I suppose I just look it. You know what I mean? I suppose the Mohawk doesn't help a lot.
Did you
either.
come across?
Most people think in the Air Force,
it's
though, like most people think Air Force doesn't have any combat warfighters. You know what I mean? So that's a misconception first and foremost on most people's thoughts.
You speak with authority, which is really cool. I appreciate that. People that can get to the point.
That's kind of you kind of get that baked into you to become a senior NCO in the armed forces. You gotta
makes an impression and sticks with you. And
I also had to announce myself into rooms and traffic stops when I looked like 14 years old, dude, carrying a gun and shit, you know, as a patrolman. And like, you know, I used to pull folks over and be like, oh, did your mom sign a permission slip for you to have a gun today there, little kid? All right, buddy, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean?
What fun. What fun. No, I love that. I think you're the coolest fucking thing going around here, JJ. I love your show, and I hope everybody continues tribute, and
Well, I
thank you for
appreciate it,
inviting
sir.
us over on
We had
your
quite a barn
episode.
burner tonight. That's for sure. I appreciate y'all's input.
Oh, that was fun. Oh, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
fun.
It was
Whew.
pretty burned out. I put a bunch of hash in a joint.
Yeah, Clinton
Kids
said
I was
like
about to say,
big
you
after.
were
sentences.
smoking pretty steadily across the 5 hours, man. So I'm not surprised. I was
Well,
pretty
just
hungry
that
though
one
too. I had to go
joint.
jam some food in my mouth hole.
That was so fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yes, sir. Thank you.
God,
Good
that goes
times, man.
every
Good times.
direction. God, that goes every direction on your show. I appreciate that you put some structure into it. Clint's show's a lot looser, you know, whatever topic could fly. I like that you keep people like on a kind of trajectory at times. Give
Really?
us some,
I
give
find
us some
that hard
guidance.
to believe, Todd. I find that hard to believe.
You find which hard to believe?
That you want to keep people on a trajectory.
No, I like that kind of a structure. A structure. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Not a trajectory, a structure.
That's what I want too. Totally.
Because I like that. I like that. JJ puts on a quality show. I love that. Thank you, JJ.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I do try. I aim to educate and entertain.
Damn. So we're just we're like side attractions to JJ's, presentation. Appreciate
Well, I
what
enjoy
you
the
got,
Fridays. 'Cause
research you got
we
going
hit
on
every
there.
topic tonight, man. That's what I like to do. Just a round table discussion like that. We really fucking we were everywhere in all places at once. Though it was not a disjointed conversation. I'm just saying, like, we covered a lot of topics.
It's fun to let loose, and we had Sabrina and
You know what I like about you guys? Like this crowd? It's like you all will have a different opinion that I ain't never fucking heard before. Each one.
that is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm learning from everybody here too.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude. And I told my theory about like magic and stuff, and nobody was like, "Yeah, man, you need to make sure you get your medicine today." You were like, "That's possible. That's possible."
People are mean.
There you go,
Yeah, well, most people who have an opinion like that are so full of their own shit, like they enjoy the smell of their own farts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Who want to judge
What would
somebody by
David
having
Wilcox
a thought
say, yeah.
or a unique suggestion or opinion on something? Like, oh yeah, the most people that I find that diminish that kind of activity enjoy the smell of their own farts like a lot.
Yeah, dude. I was hoping when I was talking to Todd earlier that he was going to say he was a Trump supporter because I wanted to hear from a Trump supporter how they felt about stuff. And honestly, like what he said in one area, he actually convinced me. And that was like when he said, fucking, what do you think their agenda was here? Like, I was like, he's right. They kind of set him up for failure.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Well, no,
That's the game, though. That's
I
the game
didn't-
they play.
I didn't-
I survived nearly 7 years.
I
in this
didn't say
swamp.
they set him up for failure. The day
Says
that
all of
Trump
them failure.
became president, every day since then has been Trump is a bad man. He's a failure. He's gonna fail. He's bad. America's going down. It's going down. Oh, look out, everybody! And
Yeah,
guess what's happened? The same exact day we've woken up to, and nothing has changed other than gas prices going up. Gas prices. Hey, they're going down $1 this weekend. $1 this
Yeah, but
weekend. Did you
a
hear?
lot of folks want to blame Trump for that, but Biden emptied the oil reserves.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you think Trump says, bring the gas prices down for $1, that's ridiculous.
Dude,
Um,
and
It
personally,
doesn't happen like that, but that's not the point either. And I'm not diminishing that his policies don't cause gas prices to go up or down. Not about that. What it's about is mind control, perception. What is being fed out all weekend now is the alien disclosures is hot and heavy. Epstein's kind of fading in the rearview mirror.
well,
Sure, dude.
let me ask you this, Todd, and you can give me an answer. Like, I could be very biased right now and just be like, every fucking
You
Muslim
could.
country's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my point. My point is actually this. Okay, Saddam Hussein used VX poison gas on his own people, like terrible stuff.
Allegedly.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Now Harry's trumpet for Saddam Hussein, dude. What's up?
Yeah, he's like, that's a good guy.
Then
You
we sell them the
remember
gas that they sprayed on
Saddam was
their
a
own,
CIA
his own
outfit.
people, or
in the beginning.
Yeah, and just like these people in Iran want to be free from their government and stuff, I kind of feel like we should help them as a humanitarian. I'm like, you know what?
We've helped Iran a lot,
Here's
sir.
some
We've been helping
guns.
Iran
Here's
for
some,
decades.
we love you.
We've
Here's
been
some
helping
guns.
foment
Here's some
terror in
booze and
the
some
nation of Iran for
pornography. Yeah.
decades.
Here's
The
some
Iran
Playboy
Yes, the
war is
American
a
magazines and some
total
guns. Yeah,
fiasco.
and some
Total
booze.
fiasco. It's orchestrated by a certain country in the Middle East. Totally.
No, I'm
Yemen?
not convinced.
Yeah, total evidence.
Australia.
Yemen?
Does it begin with an is?
Abu Dhabi.
Who visited
Well,
Trump
Oman.
in his second term?
Bahrain.
Who visited Trump in his second
UAE.
term?
Is it
6
real?
times?
Istanbul.
I'm going to guess every nation in the Middle East besides the one you're talking about.
Oh yeah, of course. Of
So
course.
your question sounded pretty clear, but I can't remember what it was, Sparks.
Tartaria.
Yeah,
My question is,
Tartardia, that's the answer.
my question is,
Well, I don't disagree, Harry, but I don't look at the Israel situation as an Israel Jewish situation exclusively because it's a Rothschild's enterprise.
yeah. It's not exclusively Israel.
Yeah. Rothschild's cousins with the King of England.
Well, yeah, and Rothschild, well, that's what I'm saying. The Rothschilds are using different nation states in which to foment their own, or worldwide, terror campaigns to control power.
Totally.
Israel seems to be one of their primary puppets, but they're all puppet states of the Rothschilds.
Yeah, British
I agree.
Israelism.
I agree.
Yeah, that's what interests me so much about all that British Israelism stuff is that seems to be their control network through that process, using things like the Baha'i faith, and the Baha'i faith gets more interesting the more I read about it, dude.
Mason sounds like an integral part of this. Yeah.
Well, the Baha'i seems to be some sort of Freemason organization.
Yeah, I've actually found Masonic books that say that mention Baha'i.
Right.
What do they call it? They had an extra word.
I don't think with its membership it's openly Freemasonic, but I do think that that's a secret element to it and how the foundational of it, right? Kind of like the Golden Dawn, right? The Golden Dawn's not like overtly Freemasonic, but it was Crowley in integrated Freemasonic principles in both the Golden Dawn and to his OTO.
Well, you had to be a Master Mason to enter the Golden Dawn.
Yep. But on its face, though, right, it's not automatically, you don't think in Freemasonry, but that's how I look at Baha'i faith. Like, internally, there's an element to it where it is known it's an element of
Freemasonry. You've got to be a Master Mason to enter the Golden Dawn because Golden Dawn had a lot of female members, Clint. I don't know if they call Eastern Star.
Co-Masonry allows females.
Yeah, that's Freemasons were called Eastern Star. Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Well, no, co-Masonry is they allowed females. Co-Masonry is like international.
Golden Dawn had male and female.
Eventually, yeah.
So Master Mason, that's a little extreme. Golden Dawn is a British thing. It's a British thing. 1800s.
Yeah, they want you partially indoctrinated into the magic.
It's not even American though. Is my point I'm getting at too.
Yeah, and the Golden Dawn was associated with the Rosicrucians too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a weirder thing than Masons.
Yeah, Masons.
It's higher in the.
You know who the real problem is? The triangle, the Illuminati, dude. Everyone thinks they don't exist.
They definitely exist.
Do you know why the Golden Dawn is so
as an organized
because
situation? I don't think they exist, but everybody.
Well, I'm convinced the Scottish Rite, Mizraim, and all the other ones are.
Yeah, they all agree with the Adam Weishaupt's principles that he outlined. Yeah.
Especially
Theodore Roos and Aleister Crowley got banned, I believe, from Germany as a result of trying to, literally by their own admissions and charges against them, reignite the Bavarian Illuminati through the Golden Dawn.
Yeah.
Sorry, was it through the OT? I think it was through the Golden Dawn.
Yeah,
and it was King Charles's, I think, great uncle who got them out of trouble.
I think Theodore Roos is OTO. I'm not expert, but I'm read enough. And
I think you are correct,
what-
sir. And I think it was the OTO that they were trying. They were literally saying that they were reviving the Bavarian Illuminati of Weishaupt.
Yeah.
There was.
When you look at all these Thelemites today, dude, it makes sense because they all practice very Marxist principles. Stuff that you see professed by Adam Weishaupt before Marx.
Yeah, if you've ever read David Churton's 6-volume biography of Alistair
Dude, how are you
Crowley.
going to come at me with a 6-volume biography, Harry? Dude, let's start with a
Yeah.
1-volume biography.
When you
We'll work
read
our
the
way up to the
666.
6 volume.
Yeah, he explains a lot, and he himself is the Rosicrucian, the guy that wrote the book. So,
Rosicrucians are probably one of the most interesting secret societies to me.
yeah,
Just their activities and their belief systems are very intriguing.
I've
They're
heard
just
of some
they're
secret
so addicted to
societies.
Akhenaten, dude. They love themselves on Akhenaten.
Have you ever heard? Have you ever heard of the Sacred Order of the Cross?
yes, yeah.
Oh, fuck me, dude! I thought I was the only one. All right.
What is it?
It's like a Catholic. They're like the Catholic. Like they do the exorcisms and magic and stuff for the Catholic Church, the Sacred Order. I mean, allegedly, for the Catholic Church, they're called the Sacred Order of the Cross.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have to go into Opus Dei and P2, and all those groups. Yeah, yeah.
If you went back into the 70s, you and you were doing a show the other night, JD, on the Satanic Panic series.
Dude, I'm getting a little panicked just talking about it, bud.
Yeah, where your buddy, your guest John, was talking about comic books, had books on witchcraft or had ads on witchcraft.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, dude. And that Mr. Real Estate dude from San Jose worked for DC Comics. He was a distributor of DC Comics for Warner Brothers DC Comics there.
Yeah, and so back
John
in
brings
the
up some good
70s,
points about a lot of that stuff, dude.
That's a good fact. Wow.
They were advertising all those books on witchcraft, which you could order. They were all over the place back then.
For sure. They definitely would have ads in all the Marvel and DC stuff for that shit too, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah, and then get the books. I got a bunch of them. Give you all these techniques, tricks on mind control and witchcraft, weird stuff from that period.
Witchcraft's forbidden.
Forbidden by who?
The Christian. It says in the Bible, sorcery and witchcraft.
Yeah, totally. Forbidden.
Divination. I believe there's a citation about divination. No good.
Also,
not a witch to live.
Soothsaying.
I got some witchcraft right here. All right.
That's it. There we go.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, you're the devil, sir.
Well, bro, if I was a monkey, I would have freaked out.
Oh, it's a heart. And I prefer the Apex clubs myself, but whatever.
I often wonder how much of that the soothsaying, the anti-soothsaying campaigns of the Bible aren't rooted in the fact that the Germans, I'm reading the chat at the same time. The Roman Caesars were practicing all these things. They didn't want, much like today, they don't want the peasants or the uninitiated, the profane to be involved in their secret tactics.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
There must be something to soothsaying because the Egyptians did something very similar, throwing down sticks and reading them, you know?
Every culture's got some aspect of this divination or, to see the future.
Reading the guts.
I honestly believe you can put energy and power into anything you want, you know?
Speaking of energy and power, that serves a butthole, dude. If I've ever seen a butthole, that's a butthole.
It is a butthole.
That's that discussion Ashton Forbes gets into. He's like, what do you mean this is a CGI?
But it's like a NASA. That's like a NASA.
The ring of fire.
Yeah.
I fell into a burning of fire. Burned down, down, down. The flames got higher.
Oh, okay. Get rid of John Cash, please.
A ring of fire. A ring of fire.
Here's the ring of fire.
I was talking to my friend the other day, and he said,
Oh, yes, the ring of fire is located in the Zeta Pupae. I forgot about that.
I love that
Zeta Pupae.
I love that picture, Clint. That's classic.
You look like an alien, dude.
Poor David Wilcox. Sucked him up at the end.
Yeah.
Well, there's
He didn't
so
die, they
many. Like
sucked him
David
out of the
Wilcock
room.
walks. He was able to run because other folks walked in front of him. You know what I mean? Like there was this gas station attendant from some rural Washington state who used to go around doing UFO circuits, claiming to be some sort of doctor and had all this expertise in these things, dude. He would call into coast to coast and establish a huge fan base, dude. And he worked. It turns out it was just some asshole worked at a gas station, was just like doing a fucking trickster, Discordian type of thing on everybody. Dr. Jonathan Reed was his name. There we go. I knew I'd think of it.
And you know where the term DeLorean
not?
comes from?
DeLorean,
Prince of
dude? Yeah,
Tea.
dude. That's
No,
Donald Trump's
Discordian.
Biff
No,
Tannen, and we're all going 88
Discordian.
miles an hour here.
No, Discordian.
Yeah,
You know where
Discordian. Yeah, the goddess of discord, Eros.
Yeah, it comes from Robert Anton Wilson's Illuminatus trilogy, where he talks about Eris and the apple.
Well,
and
technically, it comes from the
Greek
Historia
mythology.
Discordia.
Yeah, Greek mythology. Yeah, totally.
Well, no, I'm saying that
It's a
Gary Thorley and the
Discordian society.
Discordians. I mean, Robert Anton Wilson was a Discordian. You are correct, sir, but he
Yeah.
actually was just making that a widespread notion that was already developed years prior.
Yeah.
Than the Illuminati trilogy.
Yeah.
He is the one who inserted these ideas of the current Illuminati, and they did do an Operation Mindfuck where they were sending letters everywhere, all these Discordians, trying to convince everybody the Bavarian Illuminati was after Robert Anton Wilson for outing their secret causes.
Yeah. He did a
So a lot of the modern day Bavarian Illuminati stuff is rooted in Robert Anton Wilson and the Discordians having an Operation Mindfuck.
Besides the Illuminatus trilogy, he also wrote a trilogy called the Historical Illuminatus trilogy.
Oh yeah, I've read all of his books, man. I appreciate some of his books and whatnot, but he was definitely a Discordian.
Me too.
Yeah.
And the same way I appreciate Adam Go Rightly's books. I take him with a grain of salt. He's definitely Discordian.
Yeah. But they're good. They were my introduction to conspiracy theory.
For sure.
So
what the Discordians were doing was, like, when he was the editor of Playboy and whatnot, he was having them all write into the letters to the editor, and they were printing them. So, but they were all Discordians. So it was all whole Discordian opera, and it involved Krasner, who was Epstein was paying his Paul Krasner.
Epstein was really creepy.
Yeah,
Epstein was paying his medical bills.
Too deep.
I didn't know that.
Trippy.
Yeah, that was revealed in the Epstein files. Dana Duda did a great piece on that.
Wow.
Because I got her spun up on all this Paul Krasner stuff. Because that's whether or not I think Mae Brussel, obviously for many reasons, was more of a deceptive. Was more like she knew she was deceiving people, but like Krasner was probably deceiving her at the same time, right? Because it's compartmentalized operations.
Yeah,
because that was her editor. Krasner was her editor. He was a Scientologist too. Now I mean, these are a lot of things that come out about old Krasner.
These people find out some secrets and they become Scientologists. It's like, what do they learn? That aliens exist and we have spiritual energy? What do you fucking do?
We all have invisible blue avians attached to our body named Thetans.
I'm telling you.
Your body Thetans.
Yeah.
You can. That's what I love about being a Buddhist is you can fucking learn anything and it won't break your faith.
What's that?
That's what I love about being a Buddhist. You can learn anything and it won't break your faith. You know what I'm saying? You just accept it and move on.
That's because there is nothing in Buddhism, right? I mean,
because Buddhism believes in Maya and everything's an illusion. So
exactly.
Buddha says the mind is everything.
Yeah,
and everything's an illusion, right?
What's the sound of one hand clapping?
Meaning your mind's an illusion, your ego's an illusion, right? I mean, I've studied some. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I've studied some Buddhism. I feel like
spirit.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the right religion for everybody. In fact, I'm not like a mainstream Buddhist. I believe things in Buddhism that aren't true. And like in Buddhism, like I believe that Buddha is actually God, and most Buddhists don't believe that.
Right. So then that's more. Isn't that more Taoism then? If you don't believe the physical existence of Buddha.
Most people believe that Buddha is just an enlightened being who taught humans the path to peace. He's just like a being, like a human who got enlightened. But I
Yeah.
believe
Little fat guy,
I
a little low
believe,
weight.
yeah, I believe that he actually
Oh, it
became
should
so
be
enlightened that he
that
became our
person.
God, you know, and it's hard to
Oh, yeah.
explain.
And do you believe you can become a god?
No,
As
I
are
mean,
Mormons, Harry. Mormons do that.
not not me. And I'll tell you why I believe Buddha is a god, because there's a story about Buddha. Like, there's a spiritual realm where souls exist before, and there's a story of like Buddha
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
other incarnations, but there
Yeah.
was um a supreme being who was walking by, and Buddha put his hair down to so he could step over it, the mud or whatever, and he said, you know, one day you're going to be a very enlightened being like me, you know, a supreme being. And I think that Buddha has attained that he's become godlike, you know,
So do you think he's an avatar?
that he has an avatar.
No, that he is an avatar.
Like to God? No. I believe that Jesus Christ is the universe incarnate's energy, and in some ways that makes him God. But I believe since
Wow.
people
Wow,
worship,
that's weird. Weird
you bel
belief. You need to
Interesting.
study theology a little bit more. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I have different beliefs. You
Whoa,
know,
easy there, vampire. Let's not be so judgmental, dude. What's up?
I believe that
I'm not
Jesus is
being
You
God.
live
judgmental.
I believe that
millennia doesn't
Jesus is
mean we
God
have
of the
that knowledge.
universe, but I believe the universe is flawed in some ways, you know, and it's just my own personal belief, you know.
Yeah, because mankind is fallen, so the
Yeah.
universe is fallen.
And I don't really like the idea of a God coming down and being like, look, boom, I'm God, worship me. I like it better to be like, I like it better to be like, look, you have the choice to worship me. And even if you don't think I'm God, that's fine as well. Just work on bettering yourself.
Worship me or
What's your
die.
thoughts? What's the difference then between Buddhism and Taoism, then, or Taoism, whatever you want to call it?
I don't know much about Taoism, I'll be honest with
Taoism's
you.
more like poets. It's more like weird sayings and stuff.
Yin and yang and
Well, I
all
mean,
that.
Yeah, I
to
thought it
me,
was more of
it's
like the main
Buddhism without the
Chinese
belief of
religion.
the actual physical Buddha, right? It's all mystical shit.
Yeah.
More of a
Yeah,
mystical
totally.
Buddhism.
Yeah, but so I have a weird belief, like I said, and I don't expect people to believe what I believe, but you know, it's like one time I was
So,
tripping. One time I
so
was tripping.
What are you
do you
tripping on?
follow
I've
tantric
read the Tao Te
Buddhism?
Ching. I enjoy the book. I there's a lot of aspects I can appreciate about that religion or
Yeah.
thought or
Yeah,
philosophy.
totally.
What were you tripping on, Sparks?
Mushrooms and weed.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, this wasn't that long ago either. This was just
Just
like a few
coming
years
on not
ago.
long ago. All right.
Yeah. So
Talk
I've been sober from alcohol and hard drugs for like 7 years, but I do
Nice.
mushrooms and weed.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I'm just doing a gummy right now.
But anyways, one time I was
Cotton.
tripping and I saw
delicious.
Buddha in my mind's eye, and he was like floating through the universe, like throwing out galaxies and shit.
All right.
Yeah. And then he like told me, he was like, you know, Nathan, he's like, you've never really said it. He's like, but you have me tattooed on your arm and stuff. And he's like, and I know you're a Buddhist in your heart. He's like, but I'm just gonna let you know right now. He's like, I'm God. He's like, and I just need you to move on and like become more enlightened and learn other things too. And I was like, okay, cool, you know, but I was tripping, you know. So that's why I told you at the beginning of the story, I was tripping, okay? But that being said, it was a beautiful hallucination, you
Sounds
know?
nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I just
Not
felt like, you know, I
nice.
connected
Not
with Buddha, and Buddha's
Not
always
There's a
been there for
trickster
me.
spirit.
Totally
If you can have a
satanic.
nice
Totally
hallucination,
satanic.
that's always good. A nightmare
No,
one,
it's
horrible.
satanic.
Well, I think the
It's
spirits can read people's
satanic,
minds.
Todd.
They like to
Wake
dress
up.
themselves
Are
up.
you a
as-
Christian? Are you a Christian, Harry?
Yes.
What kind of Christian?
Gershom, I believe his name is Gershom Shloem. It sounds like a Jew name, Harry.
I was just acknowledging that I've read
Are you
8 of
like
his books.
Catholic or what?
No, I'm a Protestant.
Okay, well,
Reformed Protestant.
let
Vampires
me
are
tell you
cannibals,
something
sir.
about
Vampires are
Christians.
cannibals. That's their
Do you
religion.
think that people got sucked up into the heaven, or they're going to be sucked up for 7 years, and then other people come back down? Do you believe in the rapture?
No, that's bullshit. Dispensationalism. That's bullshit. Yeah.
All right.
Is it bullshit because
Just
the church
checking.
fathers said so, or what's the reason it's bullshit tonight?
Because it was
Translating English.
because it was discovered 150 years ago in England, and it was financed by Jews. The
There we
Schofield
go.
Bible. Yeah.
I like how the
Oh,
chat
shoot,
is like,
some drunk lady.
some people in the chat are saying, "Oh, Buddha, totally cool," and some people are saying he's a demon.
There you
Well,
go.
you know
got
what?
smell
Apparently, folks love Steely Dan more than Buddha because
Oh no, the
it's not
Steely
equally
Dan
Yeah.
lovers
But
come over.
Harry,
Steely Dan, I can't stand him.
Yeah,
Oh
what's
no.
that song?
Can't stand him.
Harry, let me tell you
I
something
don't know,
about
dude.
Christians.
Everyone
Oh,
loves Steely
no.
Dan, dude. They're nowhere nearly as divided on
Oh,
Steely Dan as they are Buddha.
no.
Do it
I've made a
again.
lot of enemies. I just made a lot of enemies. Steely Dan
Dude,
lovers.
I was with you,
Just
Scott. I
what I needed
can't
to
even
add.
name a Steely Dan song. So
Just what I need to add to my
Yeah,
enemy
I
list.
can't
Steely
name one
Dan
either.
lovers. Fantastic. I thought I pissed everybody off. Nope.
What?
Oh, Steely Dan sucks. Sucks.
What's that stupid song everybody loves? That ain't bad. I'm a
how did we get on that?
fool
Was
to
it Chevy
do
Chase's
your
former band
dirty
members went
work.
on to form
No
Steely Dan, right?
more.
Yeah, he was a
Did he
drummer.
sing Hey
I'm a
19?
Yeah.
fool
Did he
to
sing
do
Hey
your
19?
dirty work. Oh
don't
yeah. Bum, bum, bum. My
If
wife's
you really
gonna
go back
come
and
in,
listen to a lot of that
kick my
60s and especially early
ass
70s
if
music
I keep
that Chevy
singing
Chase
like
and Steely Dan were
this.
part of there, it's not good music. It's not good. It's
No,
not good music
it's
at all.
Oh.
No, it's shit. Total shit.
You don't love Bob Dylan?
I love
No,
Bob Dylan. Who
I
doesn't
hate
love Bob
Bob
I like
Dylan?
your
Come
Bob Dylan.
around.
I hate
Got the
Bob Dylan.
sound.
Bob
He-
Dylan's a
Kim
Jewish
Day, you
Jewish
do.
faggot. Yeah.
Oh, calm down, Harry.
Bob Dylan's
Well,
Jewish. I didn't know that.
yeah, he is.
Oh yeah,
His real name
I was
is
being,
he
I was
is
being
that
facetious, Harry.
classic.
Look at him.
Some
yeah,
parents.
just look at him. Yeah, look at him.
His name is Bob
He looks a bit
Dylanstein.
Jewy.
No, Bob
How's
Dylan is
feel?
an acronym.
Wait a minute. So
His
you have
real
two
name.
first names, then you can be a rock star. Bob and Dylan.
Or a
He's a
wrestling star. Stone
cultural-
Cold Steve Austin comes to mind.
Steve Austin was amazing.
Yeah, Austin is a first
You
name.
love this song. It's the same concept of how the sausage is made.
In our modern era, it's the first name, but I wonder if he's related to Stephen F. Austin,
What?
No, I'm
one of the
talking about.
founders of Texas.
I'm talking about $6 Million Man.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about Bob Dylan.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about Steve Austin.
Talking about
Fuck
Harry.
Bob Dylan.
Harry's the
Fuck
I know
Harry.
who you're
Harry
talking about.
on
You're
ya.
talking about the character Steve Austin.
Harry, you getting hairier?
Hmm.
Hey Todd, have you ever listened to Emerson, Lake and Palmer?
I
Mhm.
got their vinyl.
Yeah.
I have very
Emerson,
good stuff.
Lake, and Palmer, dude. That sounds like a shitty law firm.
Like a 70s band, I think.
It's a
That's
70
another-
band.
There's
Yeah.
no Jew name in the law firm. That's obviously a shitty law firm. You need a good Jew as a lawyer, dude.
That's why the
Fuck
band never
that,
went
dude.
far. Yeah, they never got
You
far.
need an Italian mob lawyer.
Dude, the Italians employ Jews for sure as lawyers.
Maybe for an accountant.
No, the Jewish mafia runs the Italian mafia, and as a result,
Here's
you'll
an
find that there's many
example.
Jewish lawyers working for the mafia.
Here's an example.
Origins of the Kabbalah.
Hey, that's your book, sir. You wrote that.
Uh,
It's written by Gershom Scholem.
Yeah, I can read, Harry.
Okay.
Gershom showed them.
Oizen. That's my German impression.
Look. Okay, what's the best book you've ever read?
The Bible. The Bible.
The
Of
Bible.
course.
Of course.
I-
Just see that first part.
The best book.
And it's not a
I'd say The
book.
Witch Doctor's Apprentice.
It's
That's what
it's
we
not
do.
a book. The Bible isn't actually a book. It's a revelation from God. So, yeah.
If you say so, Gershom Schlem. don't know
Dude,
about
I was
you.
talking
Sounds
to my
suspect.
chat GPT about the Bible the other day, and it was like, did not agree with me at all that there was gematria in it and shit.
No, there's definitely gematria in it.
See,
Uh,
I'm
You ever
sorry,
read
but
Gates of
Here's
Fire?
another one.
Well, I seen Courtney Turner debunk sabotage Zevi as being Jewish.
Yeah, that's her excuse. Yeah, I
Well,
disagree.
What is
notice
he
that
then?
notice that Lee commented on her post, and I commented right back and was like, "Well, you and Courtney can come on and argue about it on my channel."
Yeah,
But Lee
I,
never said anything.
I think my
Uh,
favorite book is probably Inherent Vice by Thomas Pynchon. Although I probably
really. Oh shit.
if I were to name my probably top 10 though, I'm probably naming 5 Pynchon books in there. So, well,
There's some books in
calm
the
down,
Bible I
Harry. You're a
like.
vampire first and foremost. Secondly,
Yeah,
I'm a
first
private
and
detective,
foremost.
former
Yeah.
private detective who enjoys weed. So of course
You're
I'm
a
going to
former
connect with the
private
characters
detective?
of Inherent Vice on a
might have
molecular
an
level.
eclectic.
You're a former private detective?
I am, yes, sir.
Dude, if I give you my name in the private chat, will you do a background on me? Because I just had a background ran on me and fingerprints and shit, and like my whole criminal record came up, and I just want I'm interested to see what comes up.
I mean, sure. I don't know if it's useful for me to know these things, but if you need to,
Okay,
I'm
maybe
not
I
gonna
should ask
tell
you
no.
to
I'm
be a
just
find
saying,
out
private
like,
about
detective.
I mean, if you want me to
Maybe I
write a
should ask
report,
a
be like,
different
yeah, dude,
private
you got busted for this, that, and this. I mean, you know it. Then I would know that it's. I
Then-
don't
What
know
does the
what's going
government
Then I
know
just
about
realized then
me?
you would know it too, dude. Yeah, then you'd be on here and you'd be telling everybody my shit.
I won't tell
I
no
don't
one.
think
I'm
you
just
can do
saying, like, I don't know
that.
what we're gonna achieve with it other than me knowing it at that point. You know, I can
Might be
find just
interesting,
about
Gary.
anyone or
Listen,
anything if that's what you need. Like I
I've been
found folks
arrested
that were.
so many times, dude. It just sucks. Like I'm just
Oh, that
interested.
sucks.
Yeah, I mean, like over like probably like 15 times in my life I've been
You have
that
arrested.
does
felonies on
suck.
your record?
Well, you don't want to be interacting anytime.
No, it's mostly homeless stuff like trespassing, sleeping, fucking
Misdemeanors?
yeah, misdemeanors, stuff like
Vagrancies.
that. Fucking smoking on a sidewalk, fucking not giving the police the right name, fucking I've got one
Did you
that
say you're in
is
New Jersey? Are you in New Jersey?
no, I live in Indiana.
Indiana, I'm sorry. I
But
thought it,
yeah, fucking it's like it just sucks, dude, because like luckily I was able to get a peer support job because I haven't been arrested for the past 7 years, you know, and they kind of need you to have an
do
arrest
you live
record.
in a big city?
Yeah, but even Harry was telling me, no, I live in a small city, but even Harry was
A
telling
small
me to be
city.
a social worker, you know. He's like, "Do you think you'll be able to be a social worker?" And honestly, I was thinking, I don't know. With my record, it might be difficult, you know.
Well,
Well, if you're a
you're a
nonviolent
veteran.
offender, you can get your
I was going to say, yeah, and it
blue.
depends. It usually depends on like a number of years and stuff that you've had an offense.
Yeah, I think was it like 7 years or something?
For
That's
for a
why, yeah,
misdemeanor.
that's why I'm interested. You know, I want to see what they are gonna see. You know.
Well, they'll be able to see it. They just don't usually wait. Well, you can get stuff expunged for that matter. I mean, it just costs you money.
Yeah.
The court will take your money and they'll get rid of that record for you, especially if it's after like 7 years for a misdemeanor. But you usually have to pay a small fee of whatever the court filing fee is, and then the ass blast fee, and then there's generally a tax to that too. So you're out the door on a misdemeanor is probably around $1,200 in most jurisdictions, getting that expunged. From my experiences.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have my fingerprint record. I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back.
Fingerprint.
Just
Fingerprint.
send it.
Fingerprint. Wow.
Did you get your scanner ready?
Right.
All right. Boy, what fun. JJ's show earlier. We
Yeah,
lost.
what are we talking about? Dead internet theory, dude? I saw that in the
Oh.
title. Someone's asking that in the chat.
Is there
yeah,
a chat
I
saying
think it's a
anything
very
interesting?
relevant conversation considering it gets more and more dead as the years go by, if you ask
Where's
me.
Twizzle?
Yeah,
Is
totally.
Twizzle out there tonight? Twizzle stick or whatever.
I haven't seen him. Lucy's here. I haven't seen
Lucy,
Twiz. They generally act in tandem with one another.
where's Kane B?
Killer Spirit
I
is
saw
Kane
Kane
B
B
got
on here the
blasted
other night.
yesterday,
I'm
dude.
like, God damn it. I missed Kane
He was in
B.
the chat earlier tonight during our show for a little bit, but he got T-boned and his whole car got towed yesterday.
Is he okay?
He said his chest hurt last night. I told him to go to the hospital, you fucking moron.
God
He said
damn it.
Xenu did
Come
some
on
faith
here.
healing on him, so he said he was good to go.
broadcast live
It's
from the
okay.
audience.
Hey, there he is.
We'll put some.
He made it.
KB out there.
Is here.
We'll fucking get him on up on here. He's
I don't know
probably
if he's
doing better
talking. He told me it's
conversation.
Chester, dude. I told you that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's going to come up here, but he says
Broken
Chester.
I'll
sternum.
put a blessing on him
That's
if
what I
he comes
told. I
on
said,
here.
dude. He said he referenced some CIA document, dude. And some
Wait,
Xenu
he got in a
fake
car
video, dude,
accident?
so
He should
I would
sue
have
him.
gone. Even I would have gone to the hospital after that, man.
Go get a fucking lawyer, KMB. Fucking purge.
Darn it.
What's his name go?
Well, shout out to KB.
Yeah, he posted the
Come
pictures
up
on his
on here.
YouTube, man. It looked like a pretty good clip, dude. He got clipped pretty good.
Yeah, you need to sue those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
KMB.
Those are for
Fucking
God's
sue them. Sue their fucking socks off. You could be damaged for life. I wouldn't play around. Fucking fucking sue those motherfuckers. I got T-boned by some bitch when I had the right of way, and the cop didn't even give her
Was she a
fucking
bitch?
ticket.
Was she actually a bitch?
She was drunk. I could tell she
No.
was drunk.
Okay.
Fucking,
Does that make her a bitch?
well, she was pulling out of a private driveway, and I was on the road, and then I had the right of way, and the policeman's like, "Oh, I don't know who had the right of way." And I'm like, "Well, I was in the road, and she was pulling out of a private fucking driveway. Like, obviously, I had the right of way, you know." And then he's like, "Oh, maybe I should arrest you." I'm like, "For what?" And then I had to get my car
For
towed.
calling her a bitch.
No, I
I
didn't
don't
call her a bitch, but she was.
I know.
definitely a
I'm
bitch.
just joking.
That
I'm
fucking
just
bitch.
joking. Just
Well,
joking.
she hit my car in the right spot where it clipped my fucking main fucking wire harness, and then it like shorted out something, and fucking after rewiring I couldn't get it started because I could have just bought a fender and new front end and new hood, but like I don't know, she hit it just straight where the whole front end moved over like 1 inch, and it's like impossible to fix, and it's like, man, there's only 207 of those cars made that year.
I feel like folks gotten so dumb behind the wheel, man. I'm always a defensive driver, but I'm constantly dodging like folks hitting me, you know, like avoiding accidents.
Yeah, it's really bad in Calgary lately. I can't believe that.
I avoid
the
all
way
main
people
roads.
drive.
If there's a fender bender in Calgary, do both the occupants of both cars get out and say, "I'm sorry, friend, I'm sorry."
I know.
No, because they're usually illegal aliens. So,
Oh, they just run.
yeah, they just run.
They're legal aliens for America. Trying to get away from Trump. They're Democrats.
Oh, dude, that's the actual sign of a bad day right there. If all the Americans start going to Canada, dude, because they always threaten. A lot of folks threaten to, but they never go.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Look, Canada's just a giant trap house.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Tramp.
I don't want to go up there.
Trap
I'm
house.
beautiful, but I don't want to go up there. Ugh.
No, I wouldn't.
In
leave
what world do
America.
you have a government promoting assisted suicides, dude? And that's what
Yeah,
they're doing.
totally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
that's fucked
live
up.
some nasty.
It's one thing to legalize it, dude. It's the second thing to have a marketing campaign of the taxpayer dollars of the people you're telling to kill, right? It's like, hey, give me your money so I can advertise you for do you go kill yourselves. All right, thanks.
Pretty much streamlined getting rid of people that aren't of any use anymore.
They should have some kind of fund to give money to the people that are saying this.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
could
should
talk
give
them out of
them.
it. Like,
They should give them a free donut or something.
give them like $1,000. Like, come on, don't do it.
In
Well, I
Soylent
think that's
Green,
no different
in
than
Soylent
a lot of
Green,
what
they
we see
gave them a
with
vision of what the world
essentially
used to look like when it was
euthanization
beautiful,
of
at
folks.
least.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
in Soylent Green, they gave him some classical music and a view of what the world used to look like when it was beautiful and movie.
Right,
at
yeah,
least.
you don't even get that, I don't think, dude. They throw you in a pot
No,
and they say, good luck, fucker, we're about to gas you, bitch.
Yeah, and they
Play
want
some
they
classical
want
music,
to,
show some flowers and shit.
All right, I got my record here. You guys want to hear it?
You
Rex
got
here.
your record? What record is this?
The people,
It's-
it's the people versus Sparks, dude. Let's listen
Yeah,
to it.
okay.
is it
Okay,
foster? If it's foster the people, I'll listen to it.
here's my charges. Okay, you ready to hear them?
Okay.
Possession of paraphernalia, public intoxication, possession of controlled substance, possession of paraphernalia, battery against a public safety official. Okay, intimidation, public
Total accident. It was just
intoxication,
the wind blowing hard. I got your back, sir.
Thank you. I've got unauthorized entry of a motor vehicle. I don't know what that's about. Disorderly conduct, possession of marijuana, operating a vehicle while intoxicated.
Having fun, smiling.
What's
Had a
their
smile on
proof
his
that you were
face.
intoxicated? These are some salacious allegations.
Disorderly
here.
conduct, disregarding automatic signal, operating vehicle while intoxicated, possession of paraphernalia.
He was
Possession of
trying to hit
marijuana.
my fist with his face 3 times.
So look, that's a bad right. That's a lot of charges, huh?
Well,
You
I
have to
can't
go to
really
jail all those
specify,
times?
sir. I only practice blue avian law, so
But most of those are misdemeanors. You see what I'm saying? Just like homeless charges. Like, oh, I got caught with weed when I was homeless. Oh, I was smoking outside. Caught. Yeah.
yeah. But unless they're all in the same court,
would
where you
never
can,
happen in
negotiate like a
Canada.
package deal, dude. It sounds like you'd have to spend a lot of money in various courts to get those.
Yeah, would never happen in Canada. They don't. People smoke with their whatever they smoke with those pipes.
People that die with needles hanging out of their arms up there.
And nobody stops them. No cops
None.
stop them at all. Yeah.
Well, I think it's because they can't afford all these people. All these governments are broke, dude. That's the secret. That's one of the elephants in the room. All of these governments are broke as shit.
We're broke, so if you want help, kill yourself.
Yeah, exactly. But the question begs, who we broke to? Like, who do we owe, dude? Because, like, speaking about breaking legs, there's a lot
Plus,
more
they
of
could
us
probably
than whoever
sell
the
your
fuck we owe. We
organs.
can
They
break
could
the
sell
shit out
your
of legs,
organs on
dude.
the way out.
Sheer
Imagine
volume,
how much
dude.
money
Sheer
you
volume.
could make.
Well, for all we know, the aliens are sucking us dry with the money.
JJ, imagine how much money you're making if you're helping people kill themselves and harvesting organs.
For sure, dude. It's obviously they're gonna do. They always profit off of these matters, don't they?
Yeah,
Come and go.
especially
Living and dying,
Carmen.
they're gonna make some money off you.
He's profiting over everything that he's done so far. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a bunch of fucking rich bastards driving around in Rolls Royces and shit.
Well, rich bastards is the least of their crimes.
Yeah.
Rich isn't a crime.
Yeah, but like, who the fuck does the United States of America, what, $36 trillion to? Like, who the fuck is it, dude? That's what I'm saying. There's so many Americans. We
the
can break the
IMF,
shit out of their legs, dude.
For sure. The IMF.
You think so?
I know, but who are they, dude? You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
The city of London.
Yeah, but then I feel like someone were to go over there, dude. It's just somebody like, yeah, what's behind door number 2? You're looking for them.
Oh, it's like the fucking Chamber of Secrets from Harry Potter.
It's like that meme on Twixter, dude, where all you see is the Spider-Man all pointing to each other, dude, because no one really runs to it. They just assume someone else is doing it. I'm quite confident, dude. Like, there is no top of anything. Like, there's just another Muppet pointing to a different Muppet.
There you go.
They all think the other Muppet is calling the fucking call.
So you push past that thing, it all falls apart behind. There's no one behind it.
Right,
I'm
exactly.
behind it. I secretly run the whole world.
It's a wilderness
Muppets
of
all the way
mirrors.
down.
Yeah. They're all just putting money in their pockets as fast as they can.
And that guy died.
For sure, dude. Folks are all about all this secret
away.
technology and stuff. And don't get me wrong, there is some of that that's been restricted from public purview, but most of it has just been fucking just completely snorted and spent on hookers. Just hookers.
There you go.
You know,
I mean, most of this money, like, that's
oldest...
the big secret, dude. They're people are just stealing money, buying stupid things, and hookers and coke, dude.
No, definitely.
Rick Resonator, I'm a boomer, and I've been pushing back for years. So fuck off.
I approve of that comment.
So, like, you know what I mean? Like, folks are like, oh, you got all this elaborate underground cities. They're trying to do off-planet shit. No, fuck all that, dude. They've spent all the money on cocaine and hookers.
They've got
Don't get me wrong, there's a certain degree of, but it's not like
they wish they would have spent it on off-world cities.
What's all the hate with the hookers? Why are you hating on the hookers?
I'm not hating so much on the hookers,
profession in the world.
Taxpayer funds on hookers and cocaine.
Hookers.
Speaking of coke and hookers, Hunter Biden was on Candace.
He was hooked on hookers. Yeah.
Yeah, so what? Donald Trump fucked the fucking porn star.
I didn't watch it. I wonder if anyone else did.
I don't like any of these politicians, honestly.
Sounds kind of gross. I don't know.
I think it's time for the guillotines. That's what you're talking about, politicians.
I just don't know. I saw it in the feeds, the YouTube feed.
Dude, I've seen the Hunter Biden stuff, and honestly, it's disgusting.
Dude, when Hunter Biden runs for president, this might be my first time ever voting. So I was
He's going to be
forcibly voted.
president.
I'm voting for. If he's running for president, I'm voting for Hunter Biden, dude. He's a PhD at crack, dude. He's going
I
to
can
solve
almost bet it's going to happen.
He's going to sign executive orders while smoking crack, dude. That's the kind of presidency I'm looking for in 2020.
Yeah, I hear you.
You remember my dad? He cared about this place.
Support your local science store, though, for sure.
All the crackheads will rejoice around America.
I don't understand how they're not in jail when they
I'm
fucking
one of
funneled
you, yeah.
millions through Ukraine.
I'm a druggie, no doubt.
Dude, no one's in jail for all that Ukraine money laundering, right? Sam Bankman-Fried's not even charged for it, and he was a major conduit of a lot of that money laundering.
Yeah, nobody's in jail for that. You're right, dude. That's crazy because it was like we sent them billions, right? And fucking like most of it just got laundered.
Yeah, like demonstrably laundered, dude. Like some of those folks bought homes in the United States, some of those Ukrainian officials.
I think that is the true hooker and cocaine fucking loophole.
Yeah, that's
right there.
that's what I mean by it's just getting misappropriated. I mean, I chalk it up to hookers and cocaine because don't get me wrong, they spend it on hookers and cocaine for sure. I've seen it.
Yep.
Yeah, and electric Rolls Royces.
Dude, Jerry Springer wrote
and
a
then
city
you go,
check.
and then you go. Hold on, Jay. They go. Why would they do that? Because they tell them to do that.
Yeah, Jerry Springer wrote a city check for a hooker, dude. You think
You're
you
right,
feel
dude.
comfortable
The CIA
doing that?
tells them to.
For sure.
Why do they do
You don't
that?
put it in the bank. You snort it up or buy a Lamborghini.
Yeah, but you're right. It is accepted because Jerry Springer, when city councilman, dude, from Cincinnati, wrote a check for a city check for a hooker, dude, to the hooker's name on a city check. He's got to feel comfortable doing that because it's an accepted practice.
Well, wasn't he a mayor? I thought.
Yeah, this was before he was the mayor. He was on the city council. So he got elected mayor after writing a city council check to a hooker.
And no one bats an eye.
Oh, Ellie asking hookers, what prostitute, but they're called hookers from the Society of Cincinnati man, General Joseph
Come
Hooker.
on, Ellie. You know what a hooker is.
Easy there.
What?
Yeah,
heavy insinuation,
maybe
dude.
she's never played basketball. Okay, a hooker is like you come from the side and you fucking overhand it.
That's a Hoosier.
Hoosier. Yeah.
Hoosier.
Hoosier.
Yeah.
Fuck my life.
The
Anyways, we
I'm
hope
having
that you're
such a
doing
difficult
good,
time
Sparks.
at work, dude.
Are you having a difficult time?
I wish I could
people
talk
have
about it, but I
difficult
just
time.
can't talk about it. You know,
Well, you don't need to. You can't. You can't.
I can't just because it's personal. It has to do with young girls
You
and
don't have to
stuff.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Young
girls and
girls?
stuff.
Okay.
No.
Are you talking
Yeah,
about
well, just
that?
make sure you
Are
never
you
Yeah,
lose
talking
your
about
temper.
pedophilia or what? You know.
Well, I'm just,
He's
people
a
need help.
caseworker or something.
No, I'm a peer support.
Peer support. Oh,
Yeah, something
yeah,
like that.
that's a good term.
Similar.
Good term.
I work with
Good term.
caseworkers and I work with police, but yeah,
Well, just make sure you never lose your temper or anything. That's
I won't, but just it's actually this situation is hard because it has to do with somebody I thought I could trust in this situation, making inappropriate comments to somebody who's already been through a lot. So that's why I wrote that message to my boss that I read to you guys. Like, she shouldn't be worried at all and she should be able to work in a safe environment. But also, she's been through trauma. So I'm trying to, it's just my work's like, I had to write that message to my boss, So I just hope he doesn't hit me back like, look, like I can talk to him. I hope he really just says, okay, like I'll fucking make sure he gets fired, But I tried to be nice about it and be like, I've never heard him say anything inappropriate, but.
Hey, Allie, don't worry about it. I recognize that you don't know American Canadian terms, so no problem. No problem.
Yeah, but it's just a tricky situation. Like, without exposing what anyone's been through or anyone's name, I'm just giving you the general gist of it, but it just sucks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, one time one of the only real jobs I ever had besides construction and food was like I had to like cleaning crew thing where I had to boss people around, clean bathrooms and stuff, and like
Oh boy,
How many were
janitor,
Mexican?
janitor,
How many were
janitor,
Mexican?
well that's what's that technical term?
sanitary engineer.
Yeah. But it was like everybody would always act like that I didn't do every job that they did, and it was like it was like motherfucker, I did all these jobs. It's like same with these people that need help and shit. It's like motherfucker, I've been through this shit. You better trust me right now. You know what I mean? That's what you should start telling people.
Yeah,
Let
but
me-
people, average people don't give a shit for some
Well, it's like
reason. Yeah.
I actually hate my job, I'll be honest with you, because you don't really help people. You just deal with them during crisis. You know, I don't get to like see them recover and get better. I just deal with people during crisis, and it's very emotionally draining. You know,
Would you
because
say
it's,
that each day at work is the worst day of your job?
each day sucks. I mean, every time the phone rings, I kind of fucking cringe because I'm like, I hope it's not someone trying to fucking kill themselves, you know, or something like that.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But I
Your
applied for a
complaint
job at
just
the
reminds me of
VA.
Office Space, where dude goes into the work psychologist guy, and he's like, basically every day is a new worst day at my job, or whatever he says. You know, like each day is shittier than the day before.
Dude, I did have a really bad day the other day. I had someone fucking who was sober for 6 years relapse on me. It was bad on me emotionally. You know, that's very draining.
Sure.
But anyways, I applied for a job at the VA. I think I told you guys, and I didn't fucking get it. I tried to be a peer support there, and you know that was more competitive. And I got an interview and stuff, but the questions they asked me were very advanced, like they were very serious. And I tried to answer them the best I could. I was like, according to the NASW Book of Ethics, if I sat in on a patient's care and they didn't want to participate in their treatment, it is unethical to force a patient to participate in treatment they don't want to do. So I would use my role as peer support to encourage them in how treatment has helped me, et cetera, et cetera. You know, I thought I gave like to the book answers, and they didn't fucking hire me.
Huh.
Well,
That sucks.
yeah, and that explains why psychologists and psychiatrists, at one time, I don't know if it's still true today, but they had the highest suicide rate because they were totally fucked themselves. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see a therapist. Trust me, I see one. I told you guys earlier. I see a good one. She has. She went to the school of Toronto. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
I feel like every sector of like jobs would want to claim that they're the highest suicide rate job. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've heard attorneys like, that's why attorneys are the highest suicide, like CPAs, and that's why a CPA is the highest suicide rate. Like, I don't think every industry's got the highest suicide rate. I don't think that works out that way.
No. Well, you know what? The highest right now is veterans. Veterans
Yeah.
have surpassed everybody.
I think the veteran suicide rate surpasses the number of deaths in wars.
Yeah.
Oh, it far surpasses the number of deaths.
Yeah, it's a 1,000
Iraq
shot
thing.
sniper shot. It's a 1,000-mile sniper shot.
That's
I'm
crazy.
just saying that every industry can't be the number one industry of suicide rates. You know what I mean? Like, some where the math don't math out there.
What is that a sketch you drew, Chad?
That was a little sketch I'm doing. I'm talking to you guys. Can you see it?
Right.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It was kind of cool in the blue light with the blue avian light.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Dude.
The light of the blue avian shining down.
Blue avian therapy lights, dude. Everyone's in their red light therapy. They didn't think about that blue avian light therapy.
No, I'm cheating on that part, but
I like your comics.
Lucy Morningstar's sister was active duty there at Fort Bragg. She ended her life as well.
Fort Bragg, spooky place.
So it's not just veterans; it's active duty folks too. You know,
as far as the
before they
stories
even
go.
get out. You know.
Yeah. It sucks, dude. I had that happen to me in Iraq, you know. It's never cool. Like, you know, people go through a lot, and what really gets people is when they're in emotional distress. Like, you'd be surprised. People can take post-traumatic combat stress, but like when your wife cheats on you or you lose a child or something while you're overseas, it can feel like the world has fallen apart, you know?
Oh,
like
for
you have
sure.
nothing left to fight for. And you know, the S that I saw, the guy, his wife told him that she was cheating on him, and he was like, "Wait right here." and he came back on the camera and fucking,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something,
Poor
Sparks.
dude.
I like
Let
to
me
point
tell
to
you
you.
something here and there, youngster.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you
I like to
something.
point to you.
Hey, let me hear
We're
you tell
talking
you
about
something here, boy.
life, no matter what aspect or position you come from. The idea of magic.
Oh, fuck
You know,
magic.
the military
Fuck magic.
It's
Calm down.
real. It's real.
trains
I'm
itself
entered into the fuck
helps
magic portion of
people
tonight's program.
helps people get through difficult situations
Oh, fuck.
using
Here
visualization.
we go. Here we go.
I think that's good advice.
Sometimes during the hardest periods, most stressful moments, people that visualize their loved ones getting back home, a picture carries them over the finish line. A mind state, evidence sometimes under the most extreme conditions, like in the military training. If you're being thrown into like a meat grinder.
That's a fantasy, I think.
When I was
I'm
going
just
through,
saying, it's a concept.
when I was going through Buds, I had a Master Chief named Master Chief Guile, and he was the only enlisted Navy SEAL who could ever fly planes. He wasn't an officer.
Going through, what was it? Buds?
Yeah, basic underwater demolition school. Fucking, he told me this story one time, and basically it was like, he said, it wasn't a story, it was more advice, but he said, actors, if you're an actor and you take an acting class, if you're supposed to be sad for a scene or angry or happy, he said a lot of times there's muscle memory in your body, okay? And if you act angry, like you clench your muscles and make your face angry, he goes, those muscle memories kick in and your brain will actually feel angry too. He goes, and actors learn that in acting school, like make your body sad and then your emotions will follow,
Come on, JJ. Come on, JJ.
But it also works for confidence. He was teaching me, he said, like,
Sorry.
Sure. Sounds about right.
He said, if you want to be confident, he said, don't slouch, stand up strong, be proud.
That's right.
If you want to be tough, he said, don't fucking act like a pussy. You might think one thing, but believe it or not, you're not your first, your second, or even your third thought. You are actually what you say, and you're what you do.
Yeah.
That's who
I
you
try
are.
not to think.
Typical psychobabble.
Yeah. Typical psychobabble. Harry, you're too smart for this advice, okay?
I think there's a lot of fucking reality to what you're describing, because I think most successful people will tell you that they have some degree of like motivating fucking like mantra they'll tell themselves every day, or look in the mirror and describe
Yeah,
themselves.
but it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Whether it's bullshit or not, Harry, there's obviously some the muscle memory, and it happens. Yeah, well, muscle memory, and also the same thing about repeating the same phrase to yourself, dude, like that.
Yeah, but if you have a proper worldview, that isn't an issue. That isn't an issue at all.
You know, it's bullshit that there's not a single Bible book written by a girl. That's bullshit. And then people worship the Bible and they act like it's not.
Girl?
Yeah,
where in the Bible they talk about muscle memory, Harry? I missed that chapter, dude. Was it fucking Genesis chapter? Go fuck yourself.
I was talking about muscle memory a long time ago, but it wasn't.
I used to train muscle memory for fighting.
Yeah, it's a real thing, dude. It's a real fucking thing.
Yeah, it's a practical, utilitarian thing, but ultimately it won't save you.
Let me give you the best advice you'll ever get, Harry. The biggest part,
dude.
The biggest part about being a man is doing things you don't want to do without complaining about it.
That's an accurate statement, sir.
Like what? Like what?
I like that as well.
Like worshiping the blue spirit of David Will Christ is embodied. Or
Uh,
just
Like worshiping
me,
the
just
blue
somebody
spirit
blew
of
up
the
me on the
day
or
that
street.
just
will
accepting
come.
the fact that, other people have other
No
opinions
doubt.
than you and not being like, oh, that's a shitty opinion, fucking.
Well, yeah, I totally acknowledge people's other opinions. Yeah, that's no problem with me. No problem.
I
This
love you.
is the
I love you,
dawning
dude.
of the age of Aquarius,
Settle bullshit.
age
Settle
of
bullshit.
the
Sorry. Settle bullshit.
avians,
Sorry.
I'm gonna smoke one more cigarette.
I will
the
tell you this.
avians.
Harry, I think you're smarter than me. You're more well read and you're better spoken. You have a better diction when you speak. That being said, I have disagreed with like 50% of what you said this evening.
That's
You
okay
agree with
because,
them way more than I do. It's more about
I
98.7, dude.
understand
And he
totally.
didn't say very
Partially,
much.
you come from a different worldview than I do, and I can understand that.
You remind me of my uncle Michael. He was an opera singer and he was very well read and very well educated.
Yeah, no, I'm not well read or well educated.
Do you
You
hit high
fucking you've
octaves?
read so many books. You told us the
Oh,
other day that you did.
A big deal. What does that mean? Doesn't mean a
My
thing.
opinion, dude. There's this real douchebag I saw in an interview recently. He's like, I got 30,000 books. I'm like, classic sign of douchebaggery, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
We talking about the Book of Ringo?
The apocryphal text
My
of the
entire
Bible.
book collection behind me, all fake. Screen.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about
mine is
bragging about the
totally-
number of books you read.
Mine's
That's what
I
I'm saying.
know.
totally
I
fake, too.
know.
Totally fake.
I knew it, Harry. I knew it. It's all fucking. It's all fake, huh? It's all
Yeah,
vampire facade. Quit using your
Yeah,
vampire magic on everyone, Harry. It's not fair.
Yeah, it's all vampire shit. Yeah.
I like how you described that. It's just vampire shit. Yeah.
Dude, I wanted to stay on till 4:20.
Like dusk till dawn.
Oh, shit, it's
Actually,
that late already. Okay,
What time
the
is
only
it?
actual
4:19. What time
vampire
is it?
book that I have is what's his name's book, Dracula. That's
I
Twilight.
would
the
say Sesame
Oh.
Street to count. One.
Bram Stoker. Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's the only one I have.
Three. You know,
I
remember
stayed
Sesame Street
on.
to count?
I stayed on one time with Clint for a 12-hour show, and we were on here so long, and the sun was coming up the next morning. And literally,
Dude,
I think that
I was on
the
the show with
limit.
y'all one night, and then I went to sleep. I slept a good 8 hours, maybe 7. I woke up and y'all were still going. Dude.
Still going.
I work
And I
tomorrow, but I'm
said,
just
"Man,
gonna
this
sleep until I have to
this
go to
makes
work.
no sense. I'll never do that again." On rare occasion, Clint still does a 12-hour show, but
All right.
But
those
I better
days are
go. My
long
wife's
gone. That
texting
was
me.
in the, your wife's
Take
texting
it
you.
easy.
That sounds like
Yeah,
my
later,
wife.
buddy.
would
Good
do.
evening.
Always good sparks.
Good night. It was good talking to you guys.
Yeah, dude.
You
Take
too,
care.
buddy.
Peace out.
Take
Take
care,
care.
Sparks.
Yeah.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
I mean, technically, this is going into hour 7 here tonight. We did 5 hours in Operation GCD there, gents.
Yeah,
Wow.
I remember doing stuff like this a long time ago. Sure appreciate the show you put on over there, JJ. I was listening to our show earlier, and I was thinking I could have brought in a couple things about that the foul play movie. Sibling was John Higgins. His brother was
Clint
John
thought he saw
Higgins. Did
Timothy
you look
Leary
in-
in there, dude.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
The director of that movie
that,
from the
JJ?
foul play.
It looked like Timothy Leary was in that movie. I can't remember which character.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it wouldn't be surprised. It's certainly
Maybe it was
possible.
based on him or something.
Yeah,
You never know,
I've
dude.
met Timothy. I've met Timothy Leary back in the day. Yeah,
Oh,
What do you
did
smell
met
like?
him.
The devil.
yeah.
Sulfur.
He did a lecture at a local college, and he talked about the
Tune in,
apple,
drop out,
apple
take some
and
fry.
the bite out at the apple and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's all he talked about?
No, he talked
Oh.
about his software that he was developing and stuff like that.
Did he look like he was tripping on psychedelics?
I was
I
was
can't
reading
remember.
Larry
That was
books.
so long
Didn't
ago.
see him in person, but I was reading Larry as much as I could find by him when I ran up on them books in the late 70s.
Get yourself some books there, boy.
They were the most advanced stuff on conscious exploration you could find. Larry and Lily and Wilson in
Oh.
78,
My grandmother, man,
79,
she used to tell
80.
me growing up, I can buy you books and buy you books, but I can't make you read them.
Probably a big giant
I'm still not
subculture of
exactly sure what the point of
CIA.
that is. I think it's like the whole leading man to fish type of situation. It always used to confuse me though. I'm like, yeah, you bought me some books, Grandma, but I did read them. She's like, you're not getting the point, are you, boy? And I'm like, I guess not.
Which books?
No, she's just saying, like, the fact that, like, she was just saying she always had that I wouldn't listen or pay attention to anything. Like, buy your books and then buy your books, boy, but you just don't read them. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, people, I don't know. My point there is being folks that didn't get lost too much sometimes in books, without forming their own opinions. You know what I mean? I hear too many opinions that I'm like, well, that's just not your opinion. You just reciting shit.
Yeah,
not you guys. I'm just saying, like, many people don't formulate their own opinions on subjects and simply rely solely upon information derived directly from a book.
Yeah, Ken Abb's The Purge. I've seen the movie Silent Green. So fuck off. Fuck off.
Kidnapped. Kidnapped. Shout out to
New York Times best-selling author David Wilcox, for example. People read his books and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is fact," or you know what I mean, like because it's
I've
the
only
New York
got
Times
one
bestseller. You know what I mean?
I've only got one of David Wilcox's books, and I can't stand the
Is
guy.
it The Synchronicity Key?
No, I forget what the title is.
I guarantee it's. You look like a Synchronicity key type of guy there, here.
No,
you only have one of his books. I'll bet you have.
You only have one of the legend David Wilcox trilogy of New York Times bestsellers, sir.
I bet you have two.
How dare you?
Yeah, I can't remember which one it is. No. And it's not on
his
my
contribution to the science of UFOs and aliens was what? Can anyone?
Yeah,
I wouldn't really call it a contribution per se.
Yeah, I put him in the same category as Hancock. Hancock.
The source field investigations was hilarious. Are you kidding me? The 2012 prophecies
ruins and.
He got real big into The World's Gonna End in 2012, and that's one of his best books, dude. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wait, it didn't end? What's the date?
Right?
Listen.
2026.
I've never read Ascension Mysteries or Awakening in the Dream. I did read Source Field Investigations and The Synchronicity Key.
Okay.
Whatever his career or legacy was, it ended up a mess at the end, supposedly because the government was after him. He was being sued from 10 different angles. He
we don't
was
have to talk about him. We talk
being,
about him
I'm sorry. I'm just saying at the end, whatever he was trying to do,
this is the end.
This is the end. My only friend. The end.
Yeah.
I'll never see your ugly face again.
Wholesome name.
My friend.
I'm familiar with our Buckminster Fuller, but not Stafford Beer. I don't know who Stafford Beer is. Yeah.
I don't know who that is either, but on who we're just talking about.
He's talking about our Buckminster Fuller, Bucky Fuller.
No, that's you. I talk about him all the time. I'm talking about.
Yeah, but he's also talking about somebody named Stafford Beer.
Who?
I've never heard of
Who
him.
is? Who is?
One of the chatters. One of the
Chatters. Well, if no one tells us what the chat's saying, I can't tell you what. I can't respond.
Well, I always
So-
put out links if they want to come on.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's something just a minute ago
Talking
about.
about Wilcox, how he's ascended, and now he's with the
He's an
the
ascended
Heaven's Gate dude.
master. Totally, he's an ascended master.
They've all channeled themselves into Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
They are the Legion, not
The Legion, yeah, the Legion. That's totally true.
10,000 demons.
Yeah, yeah. That invaded the pigs, and the pigs jumped into the sea. Yeah.
Yeah, they went.
Here's the thing on these groups, Jim Jones is a classic example of where they have these community action organizing groups that get together and help the people on the street, and then they help people that underprivileged, and pretty soon they get them going down to an island down in South America, helping people. Same kind of thing. Anywhere somebody's helping people, keep your eye open. Red Cross.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just here to help you. I'm with the government.
I got a meme for that.
As long as they aren't doctors across borders or whatever that's called.
Doctors cross border.
Yeah, that's a total CIA operation. Totally. Yeah.
See that one and all the movies and all the music. Jesus. It turns out.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I read a trilogy by an author. It was a fictional trilogy, but he, one of the main characters in the book, went with Doctors Without Borders.
Hold on, Harry.
And it was
we
all
did this show on Wednesday over on JJ's channel about Foul Play, the movie.
Okay.
You still here, JJ?
Yeah. He's here.
JJ, you're still here?
Oh, maybe not.
He might be walking his dog or something.
Oh, if he's walking his dog, hopefully he's listening. In the movie, Dudley Moore, one of the funniest movie moments, thinks that Goldie Hawn is on to him. He's like, "Oh, you like me? Let's go back to my apartment."
Oh, that's totally obscene because Dudley.
And she's looking out the window and
ugly
trying to find the killers
and
that are after him.
Hawn is glorious.
Meantime, he's opened up his sex room. One of the funniest movie moments in history.
Oh yeah, that
Dudley Moore going.
The British dude.
Come on, baby.
He's got all that weird
Austin
stuff in his
Powers,
room.
yeah. And he's like, "You're into this? I am too. Yeah. You want to look at binoculars, spy on people? Yeah, I do too."
Thanks for the tweet, wholesome knave. I did not know that. He's Stafford Beer was a cybernetician and mastermind behind the project CyberSyn in Allende, Chile, back in the 70s.
Cybernetician. Phil being a Dewey Decimal. What's Phil's title, Clint?
What's that?
What's Phil's title?
Dewey Decimal Tactician.
Tactician. Oh. Sounds like a case for him.
Alright. Yeah. The
Anyways, I sure enjoy your guys' programs. I'm probably dropping off before long. What time is it? Half past.
It's pretty late.
Forever.
It's only
Yep.
3:12 in my realm. Whatever. In yours.
Half past forever.
Yeah. Quarter
Way too
past.
far gone. Beyond.
Ugh. Yeah. Probably gonna pass out soon too.
There might have been something I wanted to mention though. There was a news story that happened up by you, Clint. UFO files were released today. Trump released UFO files.
Oh, more.
And
Fuck.
these are
Don't
recent
tell me.
ones, videos. And one of them was the moment that U.S. fighter jet shot down over Michigan Lake.
There's lakes in Michigan? Wow. I did
A
not know.
video of a
I'm
jet
joking.
shooting a Sidewinder missile at an unidentified object, blowing it out of the skies. And the pieces fell down and, the piece obliterated it. But anyways, this happened up in Michigan off of Lake Huron. How close are you to Lake Huron, Clint?
Yeah, I know Lake Huron. Yeah.
Oh, are you right there too?
Well, I
Harry?
know about it. Yeah.
You know about Lake Huron?
Yeah.
You see the video?
I didn't catch that last one. Sorry.
Anyways, that was released today. Doesn't matter. Trump, unprecedented, releasing UFO files like never before. No other president's ever released so much files.
Oh yeah, pretty interesting.
So Todd, what do you think of the split ends?
The split ends a group?
Yeah.
Oh, I love them. I love those guys.
Okay, great. Nice.
Fuck yeah. Badass.
They were one of the first new wave.
I got you, and that's all I want.
Yeah.
Sometimes I fear.
But that's
Gets on my nerves. I don't know why. Sometimes I get frightened.
Kind of looks like it's moving at 30 degree angles.
And death that I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Those split ends.
And also, you don't take me seriously anyway. You don't take me seriously anyway. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great band.
Yeah.
ELO. Do you want my love?
Yeah.
I just assume most of these are drones we're looking at, right? Like the things we see flying around.
Is this where they shot
none of them are
the
moving like the
shot the
UFOs
missile?
I see. The one that I seen was fucking zigzagging like crazy, and it fucking was like super fast.
Total.
I mean, it's interesting. That's a balloon.
Total.
That's a Boy Scout balloon.
Yeah.
They said that some of these are.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So, like, if they're going to send us a video where they used a $500,000 missile to shoot down a Boy Scout balloon, like, what else are we looking at here?
Notice how they got crystal clear footage of the intersection when they're writing you a ticket by camera, but they can't catch Bigfoot or a UFO with any kind of clarity, right?
That's
they can see your license plate from outer space, but they can't solve the crime of the century.
Oh, let's talk about Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I'll come back to if these guys, here's another saying I like to run. If these guys were working in your best interest after all these years and all this money, something would start to go your way or society's way. The fact that it keeps going the opposite of a good path tells you
Yeah.
probably not going our way. But
it does seem like there's a lot of things going on right now that's moving towards the crescendo of something happening as far as world-changing events. I don't know if it's aliens. It might be Bigfoot, dude. What if
Yeah,
that dude on
and-
Fox
and-
News wearing a
and,
mask is really Sasquatch, dude?
Yeah, J.J. Spielberg's movie Disclosure is coming out in June. So,
which sounds like a big
Typical.
nothing burger because there's nothing to. What kind? What,
Yeah, but
was it, what
I think
alien
they
revelation are
explain
you
it to be
going
a
to give
something
us?
bird, though, right?
yeah, totally.
They're gonna bust out the new demon task force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know why the
Yeah.
ancient alien thing doesn't work? Like because it's been going on. If they're so old, and why now in this span of billions of years in this little tiny pinpoint of history would they choose us to contact us now? So
They
they couldn't
pacified
possibly
everyone.
be
Well,
involved.
That
From
Amy
that
Eskridge
perspective.
lady I was mentioning before that I just learned tonight's advance, she claimed that they're not aliens, they're essentially time travelers from the future of 40 and 50,000 years ahead of
Well,
time.
no,
I would buy that a lot more than I would aliens from fucking.
Trans-dimensional beings. Like they're not actual aliens. They're trans-dimensional beings, which would indicate
Yeah,
that,
that's John Keel's theories for sure of ultra-terrestrials.
yeah, which would indicate that they were in fact demons. Totally. Yeah.
No, but possibly.
Yeah, well, I'm just letting you know one of these quote unquote missing scientists are now she died. Dead scientist said before she died, she made a bunch of YouTube videos describing a lot of things, not the least of which was they're not aliens, they're actually humans from the future.
Which is a
That's interesting.
classic joke. In
That's
the
what Terrence
year
McKenna predicted.
2525, this
Yeah.
man is still alive. He'll send himself back in time. No, it's just a science fiction.
Professor of Rock did a video on it this week.
So suddenly now at this point in time,
Baker and
not in the
Evan
50s, but right now.
25. Yeah, he did a special show on that. Yeah.
See, that's why you can't buy aliens from a billion years from now or humans from a million years from now, because why now?
Yeah.
Like carnival.
Totally.
Totally. Right now. We went to the moon yesterday. We did it.
Yeah, for 80 years they've crashed their craft.
Can't go
Give me
now,
a
but we
break.
went there 20
We've
years
only
ago.
got their crashes. Give me a break.
Cooper claims that they were using radar to knock the crafts out of the sky.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Total bullshit.
Well, he claims that's what he read.
It's weird.
What about homeboy with the Oregon blasters that was shooting UFOs out of the sky? Apparently,
you believe that? I don't know.
I'm asking. I'm suggesting it is a story that's been told, and asking your thoughts on it, Harry.
Yeah, I just can't fathom. Yeah. I mean, if they're intelligent,
Who's the Oregon blaster? They threw that guy in jail for something, right? The Oregon blaster guy.
Yeah, but if they're intelligent enough to traverse galaxies and interdimensional space, and we can knock them down so easily.
I think most UFOs. I agree with John Judge. They're unidentified fascist observatories.
Probably.
Yeah, he writes them all off. I mean, this is stuff he wrote about and did lectures about for years, saying it's the Fourth Reich, basically.
Yeah. Totally.
I think some of the best stuff that you, JJ, and Clint show, produce and put out there on every occasion is we're being psyoped, and military operations are moving society along. A lot of these events and big so-called events we're being manipulated through the movies,
sure.
and it's not just a coincidence. It's a military operation dragging us down this road by our own belief systems, just like Operation Phoenix. That's what they were practicing over there.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
yeah, for
it's
sure.
all
Not only was
based on
Marshall Applewhite, he was likely a member of the Society of Cincinnati. His grandfather or great grandfather was a Confederate Army lieutenant colonel or colonel, and he
Which is weird enough.
well, his whole cult thing started with his nurse, and they called each other guinea and pig.
Huh.
yeah, and this
Mm.
goes
Almost like
back
they were
to
programmed.
yeah, this goes back to report from Iron Mountain. Yeah, totally. I mean, read the book.
People won't move in the direction we want if we let them be at ease. That was the report from Iron Mountain. You can't let you be at ease. You have to have a strategy of tension.
What year was that?
1967.
64.
1967. Yeah.
7.
Okay.
I got it right here somewhere. Next to me, but a study on the desirability of peace, whether it's a good thing or not.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And one of their options was alien invasion. And that's what led to Project Bluebeam being developed. And yeah, that's part of the program.
I don't put a lot of credence into
Carnegie.
Project Bluebeam. There's not a lot of evidence of these claims.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's only
but,
one source on it.
The book's not about Project Bluebeam. It's a committee that studied the desirability of peace. Would it be beneficial across our society by like the Brookings Institute or something?
Yeah.
One of those studies.
You're talking about
And
the
they
Iron
said
Mountain
that-
report?
Yeah, Iron Mountain.
And they said that if people are allowed to relax and be at peace, it doesn't work in government's favor. Control works in government's favor if things are at unrest and just
I read a paper years ago from SRI when I was looking into all the SRI stuff, and I can't find it since. But it was basically something. It was like 1972, and it was basically some sort of paper about promoting the use of Egyptian iconography in which to control the population.
Yeah, it was
Interesting.
actually 1967. So, yeah.
Yeah, they
Report
do
from
have
Iron Mountain.
Egyptian iconography.
Yeah, you can see a
Flower
major
Life.
influx from this time period after they wrote this paper.
Yeah.
Flower
Bill
Life.
Cooper always said, if you see Egyptian symbols or names anywhere on it, it's them. Osiris Productions, Phoenix, this or
Prometheus
that.
Productions.
Prometheus, anything Egyptian, it's like they're on the scene. But, Cooper, smart as he was dealing with them. We talked about Cooper earlier. In Twin Peaks, the FBI guy named Cooper.
Oh, Twin
You don't
Peaks.
think that's a
one of my
coincidence?
favorite movies.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Is
interesting,
that
right?
a coincidence? No, that's not a coincidence. Cooper isn't a household name. They don't want you to hear about Cooper. Cooper's a weirdo. But Behold the Pale Horse becomes the biggest conspiracy book of all time, almost during that period. And then Cooper gets killed. And it just, the Twin Peaks, Agent Cooper.
Yeah.
They're playing that
Interesting
over.
theory.
It's more than one thing. Whatever Cooper, that name Cooper, they're pushing that. Is it because Bill Cooper, they want you to associate with? Bring your attention
Yeah,
away.
I never
In
thought
Twin
of that.
Peaks,
Wow.
in Twin Peaks, the
Yeah,
FBI guy, he
I
believes
never
in
thought of
UFOs
that.
and he believes in the. He's a different kind of FBI agent. If you remember that.
Yeah,
character
I
in Twin
remember
Peaks.
the show. Yeah, I remember it totally.
Sorry, I've never seen it. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
Third
Anyways,
season's the best
Who do we
one.
got left here? You still hear Sparks?
He had to go.
No.
This old lady was calling him.
Sparks is gone. Yeah.
I wish Sparks well. Sparks having slightly trouble. I hate to hear people, feeling down or having a hard time, because it happens to all of us. I think everybody here maybe's had a hard time.
Yeah.
Possibly. Sure love conversation because
I'm
you
sure
guys.
that's what drove him to Buddhism, right? Because Buddhism kind of promotes to folks who are in long struggles, I think, to have a temporary view of a lot of things, because there's no real thing to anything in Buddhism.
Meditation isn't a bad thing, and Buddhist concepts are.
I think meditation is good. I
beneficial
think that's
parts
productive. I think it's a
parts
healthy
of their-
habit. I do meditation every day. I always have.
Yeah, visualization, meditation.
Yeah, I was
It's good
Buddhist
for you.
in 7th grade. I
There's-
found
I'm not a Buddhist, but there's
well,
just
researching it, I
meditation
found that
techniques,
the Buddhist
relaxing.
Siddhartha dude was just some prince of some king that was a jerk, and that he basically got everybody to be happy with being poor, and that it was like just a philosophy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying about someone who's in a lot of struggles like that. I feel like that's a religion that, or philosophy that promotes that, right?
Definitely something healthy, like a health.
Well, it's embrace your struggle.
Well,
Let
I
nothing
wouldn't
really
say
exist. Embrace
healthy.
your struggle, right?
Yeah, it's totally satanic.
Things you can do, things you can do for yourself.
Yeah, what's that? Terrence McKenna's got this joke. He says some guy meditated by a river for 5 years so he could walk across the water, and then he went and told his rishi or whatever, and then the rishi said, "Well, it's only a nickel for the ferry to cross the river." Like the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's crossing the sticks. Like,
That's what I was thinking. The ferryman.
Yeah.
Right, I think I messed the joke up.
Yeah, I think you did.
Get a good look at a T-bone, but stick your head up a bull's ass there, Harry.
I love the
What's
show.
that?
Thank
What's
God,
that,
thank
JJ?
God we're not under super pressure to just preform like.
He's quoting Tommy Boy movie. Or wait,
I'll take another gummy, see if it'll help.
It's Tommy
the other
Boy.
Chris Farley movie.
No, it's Tommy Boy.
Oh, was
He's
it?
trying to sell his brake pads.
You know that picture
Yeah,
you
he
got up
brake
there,
pads.
Clint? That picture you got up there, Clint?
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
that one in Marshall Applewhite. Whoa. Look at that. Imagine that guy telling you, okay, guys, let's get ready for our day. Or whatever their routine was.
Right. You imagine that guy
Holy
saying,
shit.
"Hey, I got a great idea. Let's all chop our dicks off," because that was a
He's
conversation.
clapping too. He's like, my wife's going to get mad if I do that 2 or 3 times.
All right.
About
Took
he did that every night.
Took
these
like
guys
4
were trying to
hours for
sleep.
me to get Greg to make that stupid picture.
Wow.
'Cause it
Those
wouldn't
eyeballs on
combine
that guy, though. That is a serious Rage for Action cult believer.
Right. Well, Ellie told you good night, Todd.
Ellie says
I
good
don't know
night,
if
good
you're
night.
Are you going to sleep right now? Or?
Good night,
Sure what.
Ellie. I'm not sure how they say good night in
Yeah,
Finland, but
she did say
how do they
good
say it, Ellie? Good night. Always glad to see you and hear from you. Why don't you come out here and sing some German songs soon?
Yeah, where did she get
Yeah, I like to hear her
chills?
sing "Springtime for Hitler" from the producers.
Springtime.
Yeah.
Is for
Or Morgan, Gotten, Sweeter, the Lane, Destin. Yeah. I'd like to hear her
No.
sing that song.
No.
It's springtime for Shitler.
Yeah, that movie.
No.
Dude, that whole song and dance is hilarious.
That would be
dude.
funny to know.
Yeah. I haven't heard
That
that
is
song.
funny.
I haven't heard that song. My dad had a record, a vinyl LP of that song, but I
Well,
haven't
they would
heard it.
never even make a movie with that, or they
Oh,
did, I
Ellie's still
guess,
in the
in
chat. Maybe she'll come
2009.
join us for a nice springtime for Hitler ballad.
That would be fantastic. No,
Yeah, that wasn't
you
what
know,
it was about.
when I was looking back
It
into,
was. I remember the singer. The singer. I forget his name now. Shit. Sorry, I forget the
when
name.
I was looking back into rock history, there was, what I didn't realize was in the 60s, mid 60s, there was a bunch of German bands, ridiculous things that was in the American music scene
Like
that made a
Steppenwolf?
few songs where they sang German.
Oh.
They had the German lyrics. It didn't quite hit top 100, but there were some of these weird songs and bands that intermixed from Germany.
Yeah. I remember. You remember Jungie?
I can't even remember the name of one of the
Joni.
titles, but
Yeah. He had
it
a
was
number
playing.
of
There was a period in the mid 60s where French songs, German songs could get mixed in with the pop, cycle of rock and roll music.
Yeah.
And some of these German songs, I want to hear Ellie come on here and sing it. Cool
Yeah.
now. I'm sure there's a bunch of them. Or she just come on and sing the Scorpions.
Oh, I want to talk to Ellie about that song because I can't find a recording of it. Yeah.
There's a psychological operation for you. When to change, dude.
Scorpions.
Lord,
Yeah.
No, fuck
my
the
love.
Scorpion. Fuck the Scorpion. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Scorpions, that was a CIA operation. They literally wrote that song for the Scorpions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got nothing to do with them.
I will be there.
Well, I just wonder how many other songs were written by the CIA, for political purposes,
Oh, yeah. Kanye West.
Apparently the
dude.
Beatles. Apparently the Beatles songs were some of them were orchestrated by the Tavistock Institute, but
I don't doubt it, dude, because they got real shitty after they quit working with the Tavistock.
They put out a bunch of good music and had a bunch of studio musicians.
The only number one hit
benefited from it.
Or the only top 10 hit from a Beatle after the Beatles was George Harrison. The song, I got my mind stuck on you. I was about to quote the Weird Al Yankee. I like Weird Al's parody better. The song is just 6 words long because that's how shitty of a song it is.
Totally. Yeah.
But somehow that was the best the Beatles could produce after that.
Well, I like Paul McCartney.
George Harrison put out almost better stuff than Beatles have done the whole time.
I don't know. Yeah.
Kanye, isn't that when that song Heil Hitler or something like that?
Yeah.
Him and Nick Fuentes and
don't forget he's a
the
alien.
other guy.
Right. There you go. I'm convinced Kanye West is legitimately retarded, like of an IQ of legitimately retarded. And they were like, let's make a retarded fellow the number one rapper in the
black
world,
people. Black people only have
calm down here.
60 to 85.
Harry, you forgot your hood.
Nick Fuentes told me Hitler's cool.
Well, that other fellow they run around with is actually retarded as well, dude. And he's another streamer fella. I think they're all just sitting around smelling each other's farts, dude, is what I'm saying.
Milo, you want this or whatever his name? You Annapolis.
Kanye West, or whatever his name is now. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I sent the picture to him. It was like this shooting clothing
All
line.
right. Now he's going to use the last of his fortune to kill us, Clint. Thanks.
See, I don't even think when you look up somebody like him and see his net worth is whatever they say it is. I find it very hard to believe this dude's worth more than like $2 million.
He ain't even worth a house, like a small house in California.
I mean, they all have it, dude. They're like, I mean, like liquid cash. That's what I'm saying. Like, they say all these people are like all these super wealthy people, but like liquid cash, I doubt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, the numbers are definitely exaggerated.
Oh,
I've heard
big
people
time, dude.
talk about it on podcasts. Celebrities and shit.
What you got a full tilt military operation going.
These spaghetti
The levels of it are looking more insane every minute. Looks like a free for all. See how
it is
far before
spaghetti Batman. There it is.
There it is. Pepperoni Batman's.
Did you guys see those campaign ads for the governor in California running the Governor Newsom? Looks like villains from Batman.
Oh, brother. No, I haven't seen them, but yeah.
Spencer or something.
Yeah, Governor
Newsom.
Newsom.
You talking about the guy running for mayor of LA, dude, Spencer Pratt?
Yeah, Spencer Pratt. Pretty funny AI videos. Kind of rivals your video, JJ, with the fireworks going off behind you.
Oh, dude, he's gotten. Yeah, I was wondering who's behind his production. He's got some, some Hollywood folks for sure, doing this stuff for him.
People are throwing tomatoes at Gavin Newsom, and
I think a lot of those Hollywood people, regardless of their politics, dude, they want to go to work and they can't because they've made it impossible for production there in that town.
And there's poop all over the streets, and
dude,
homeless,
there's so much shit everywhere, dude.
Needles everywhere. It's like, oh, who caused this? I wonder who caused this.
Niggers.
No, whoa! You can't say that word. Jesus.
Harry, put on your hood for shit's sake, dude.
What in the hell?
Well, I think the Illuminists caused it. Playing games in people's minds.
Yeah, I agree.
The damn Democrats. You can put the name. You can say it.
Well, the Democrats
caused it. Doesn't mean they're the Republicans are any better. I mean, but California, big giant Democrat hellhole. But
it seems like all those bums could figure out a way to live better somehow. Besides,
you think so?
If you mean by the bums, the folks that stole about $50 billion that they had allocated to of taxpayer money to the homeless, those
bums. Those bums' IQs are so low that they can't figure out how to do anything. Yeah,
the politicians.
Exactly. They've pulled so much money in that state, dude. That is one of the wealthiest, comparatively speaking, the California economy is one of the wealthiest nations in the world, dude. The economy of that is wealthier than most nations in the world.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, dude. They have everything. That state produces so much things, man, from across almost every industry. That's what I'm saying.
Is like China and California are hooked to the hip.
Except for their aliens. Except for their alien element.
And Mexico and
dude, Chinese. I want to see some Chinese aliens, dude. Let's see some Chinese aliens. Give me some General Tso's.
How come they're not landing over there? Yeah, wouldn't they be landing over there first? There's more people over there. Why don't they go land over there?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Why do they always come over here to go to China, dude?
We're less
Apparently
people
it's
Yeah,
just
hungry.
like
Bother
yeah,
those
the
guys.
Chinese know how to make money, but the niggers
Get
don't.
your
Whoa,
UFOs
quit
out
saying
of
that
here.
word, Harry G. You're not
Harry,
allowed
for
to say that
fuck's sake,
word.
Harry.
We're in
Take a
public.
perfectly
for
good
God's sake.
Yeah,
podcast and
this is
drag
a
it into the
family
gutter
show,
with you.
Harry.
Clint
It's a
doesn't beep
fact.
stuff, so
It's a
you
fact.
just banned
Wake
everything
up.
off
Wake
YouTube.
up.
Just blew everybody
Yeah.
apart.
Jesus Christ.
Any good thing we ever had to say, you just threw in the toilet.
Yeah, we can't take Harry anywhere. He
Yeah,
says
that's why
bad
we can have
words and
nice things.
embarrasses us.
Kidding, dude.
That's why the curtains are all torn up, the blinds are all broken. Never gets vacuumed.
Yeah.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Oh, keep that information to yourself.
Okay.
It's a sad, sad situation.
Yeah, totally sad situation.
Oh, so
It's a fact, though. Yeah.
it's sad. So sad, so sad. Such a sad, sad situation.
Well, I was trying to work out some kind of joke with.
I can't stop laughing at Harry, dude.
I was trying to work out some kind of joke.
Sorry, I had to work whatever stupid song came to mind.
My Spanish
I
friend
guys keep muting this. I can't stop laughing.
It's sad. So sad, so sad.
He tripled down. He goes, "It's a fact."
Where is it? You're not showing your belly
Well,
area.
my Spanish friend said that they called
Please
Chinese
don't.
chick immigrants chinitas. I was trying to work out a joke with the word of alien mixed in there somehow, but I couldn't think of anything.
Chanitas.
Chinese
That's so-
alien. Chinese
Chinitas.
alien. Yeah.
Well, I forget what
Don't get
alien is
Harry
in Spanish.
started. Anyways, Harry, how are you?
Good.
You doing good? Doing good?
Yeah.
Everything treating you all right?
Treating what?
Is everything treating you all right?
So far, yeah.
So far.
Well, that's good.
Well, it's the weekend. It's the weekend, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it Friday for you? Maybe Saturday now?
Yeah, the weekends. Pretty
Weekends.
pretty hard.
The weekend's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why
You
is the
doing
weekend
okay over there?
hard?
Because during the week I get to visit a lot of people, but not on the weekend.
Well, you're visiting with us right now.
I was about
Yeah.
to say, dude.
What do you mean you
we're
get a
having a
visit of a
conversation
lot
here,
of people? You get a visit of a lot of people. What do you mean?
I go to I 4 or 5 days a week I go to the Salvation Army stations and visit all the homeless people and
Okay.
talk with them and get to know what their problems are and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, that's admirable of you.
drugs?
You're doing this you're helping them.
Yeah, I do. I do.
What's
I
the
help
number
them.
one
Charity
problem
work.
they got? Is it drugs?
Yeah, number one problem is drugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of drugs, Harry, is probably the number one thing?
Well,
would you
I
say?
don't know.
Alcohol,
Apparently, no,
I mean,
fentanyl,
that's drugs, so yeah.
marijuana, fentanyl.
fentanyl, and I don't know what they call down, they call something down. I don't know what that is, and different things that they do. Yeah, yeah.
That's true. So you do
Have you
volunteer
ever
work
caught
right
someone
on here.
sniffing poop, dude? If you catch them sniffing poop, dude, that's the end of the road as far as drug addiction goes.
Oh
if you ask me.
man.
Yeah,
You're out there-
you
out there sniffing
know,
poop.
it's bad on my streets in my local area. There's so many people that have crapped in the last few days, just crapped on the sidewalk. Like, I can't
You guys
believe
got
it.
shit covered sidewalks too, huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
that sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
California and Canada.
California. I was about to say
Sharing
California
two
spread to
things in
Canada.
common.
yeah, it's hard, but I get good comfort from fellowship with the so-called missionaries. I don't know what you'd call them, missionaries,
Mormons.
whatever. Uh, or the helpers that help out homeless people and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah.
Sounds weird.
The mysteriously late time bang.
Yeah, hey. No, I'm sorry.
Can you see that?
I'm sure it's fantastic.
You're
I'm
mentioning
glad I
homeless
don't live
people.
up in Canada. We got our own homeless problems down here, man.
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
not volunteering. I'm not going down myself. I'm too unstable to go try to help homeless people. I run into people all the time though that do try to help homeless people around here because there's probably more every day growing the number of homeless.
Yeah,
You know what pissed
yeah.
me off? They
It,
can
it, it's totally
break through the
alien
fucking
to me.
secrets of the universe.
It's
They can
totally
send a guy to
alien to
the
me
fucking moon.
because
They can
when
take a
I was a
crystal
kid,
clear
there
picture
was
of
nobody
your
like
skin,
this. Yeah,
give you a license plate number, but they can't catch Bigfoot. They can't catch that guy running across the goddamn street that did that crime. Can't catch Jeffrey Epstein. Every video you see is blurry of the UFOs. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, yeah.
no problem. No problem.
They can get everything. They can get every other picture crystal clear except Bigfoot. Who was with Jeffrey Epstein? Who was on his island? UFOs can't catch those. Solve crimes can't solve crimes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't even get a good picture of a vulture
Can't get
driving
good
on the road.
internet access, or can't get a signal.
Yeah,
good
but
signal.
down on the street, all that shit doesn't matter. You have to deal with them with their own problems. Yeah, yeah.
How do you feel
Because
about this, JJ?
You can get a good look at a T-bone by sticking your head up a bull's ass, sir. But I'd rather just take the butcher's word for it.
What is this picture we're looking at? Some Picasso's.
Oh, that's a cowboy paint.
That's cowboys
Cowboy
versus aliens, dude.
thing.
You thought it was cowboys versus Indians. Nope.
Uh,
Cowboys versus aliens.
There you go.
well, I would say Indians
And
because
early Lewis Lamore.
I understand the Indians on the street. Yeah, I've
Hey,
experienced.
how are you?
That's funny because that thing everybody says, that song you're just singing that's popular to being natives, that they according to the Masons and stuff, that the song's got the ancient word of God in it, Haya Hoa or whatever.
Oh, that's a bullshit story. Most
Same with
natives don't
Iowa.
I believe every word
most
of it.
natives
That's
don't
how
eat.
Harry greets all the natives. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
No, most natives don't
He
don't.
gives them a tomahawk chop. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
Okay,
Like the
if
the
that's what you
Iowa.
think it is, if that's what you think it is, go ahead. Yeah,
Well, the
go ahead.
Iowa is the word of God in Hebrew, according to some of the Masons. the word Iowa, which is a tribe in Iowa. They
Really?
had a written alphabet. Pretty sure it was 22 letters.
Yeah,
Just like
could happen.
Hebrews,
This
Chaldeans.
was the Iowa tribe.
Yeah. But the word itself is the. Then there's like the Druids had he. The
Yeah,
Chinese had Hohai.
okay, that might be the lore or the history, blah blah blah. But I mean, when
Hi,
you
how
meet
are
them on
you?
the
Hi, how are you?
when you meet them on the street, they don't know anything about that. They don't know anything about that. So you have to deal with them
Well, it's the same
in a
thing with everybody. I mean,
different manner. You have to
most
deal with
people
them
don't know
differently.
anything about anything. I mean,
Yeah.
we're living in a sad world. What a, the Jesus phrase, he said, "My people perish for lack of knowledge."
Totally. Totally. Yeah, so when I interact with people, it's sometimes hard,
And
sometimes
I feel
easier.
blessed to have JG on here, being able to have tug on his ear live in person. Thank you, JJ, for hosting
Hi,
us on
how
your
are
show.
you? Hi,
Because
how are you?
hey, how are you? Your name's JJ. Sure,
Yeah,
appreciate
hello,
opportunity to talk to you.
think about it
Talk
though.
to you, sir, because you are such a wealth of information. You've obviously done some study. I've
In
done a lot of
Druid,
study over the years. I've done
in
a lot of study over the years.
Druidism, he was the word of God, and then he was human. Like hue is part of the it's interesting because then the word hue also kind of pertains to the color, the hue man, but technically it means sun man. Walk during the day. There's a lot of old etymologies and
Is that
stuff
why
like
Michael Jackson used to go hee hee?
that. he was the moon man.
Oh,
He is the moon, exactly, dude.
hey.
Nah.
I don't know. I don't find it funny. Sorry. I don't know.
He's
The Michael
sorry,
Jackson
guys.
part,
Sorry.
From what I've
usually
seen
don't
on the
find
street,
that joke funny.
yeah, it's
Nah. You should just definitely go move in with one of your sons or something. Be like, yo, I'm living here now. I made you.
yeah, that's hard. That's
I didn't know
hard.
there was rough streets of Alberta, Canada, sir.
Yeah,
It's a hard knock life.
yeah.
So, JJ, thank you for inviting me on your show, buddy. I appreciate that so much.
Oh, for
Clint
sure, Todd.
always
Thank
loves
you, sir. I
coming on
appreciate
your
you
show.
joining me.
To the chat, to the audience, I hope I didn't let you down. I know people are so hypercritical. It's like, who are
Dude,
you? Why are
a
you
lot of
here?
Steely
Yeah.
Dan fans out there, buddy.
They're not gonna
I
get
know,
over that
it's like,
Steely Dan thing.
Right.
hey,
You're gonna have to
19,
get a tattoo.
we can't talk it over. No, we
You're gonna
can't
have to sing a whole Live Aid concert.
Please
before
take
Steely
me
Dan.
along when you find
Okay, Todd.
out.
Okay, Todd. Take care,
Hey,
Todd.
19.
Take care, Todd, and
No, we
shut up
can't
about
talk it
shut up about
over.
the
I'm gonna
shitty
ruin my
Uh-oh.
thing. Yeah.
Oh shit. We've gone plaid.
Nice.
Oh,
That's fancy, dude. That's a fancy.
please take me along when you come back down.
Oh, fuck off.
Down.
Yeah.
They're so bad. I sound better than them. That's how bad they are.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All
all right, I love you guys. So much fun. I shall continue to listen.
right,
All right,
roll
Kyle.
fat
Carry
I'll
Johnny.
on,
be heading out here
gentlemen.
soon in a few minutes, but I'll catch you later, bud. Have a good
Yeah,
evening.
take care.
Carry
Take
on,
care,
gentlemen.
Todd.
Thank you,
Love
JJ.
you. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, peace out. Damn. Yeah, this is like my millionth fucking joint today.
I was about to say, dude, you're a hard charger, buddy.
I can't seem to get a buzz. I think I smoked too many roach joints.
I was about to say you may have like surpassed that like point where you just like somehow you're getting like less high the more you smoke.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was pretty buzzed earlier, but I don't know. Well, I did put a bunch of hash in that one joint.
I know what you mean, dude. One day, like one morning, I was like in Colorado, and I just went to the weed shop and just stocked up, dude. I got some creams, I got some edibles, dude. I got stuff to smoke, dude. By the afternoon, I was like, I don't even think I can get any higher than I'm currently at, dude. I just like, you know what I mean, like rub some that transdermal pot cream on, dude. Just eat some pot, dude. By the afternoon, I was like, I'm done smoking. I can't even get higher than what I'm currently at. I think it's counterproductive at this point.
Yeah, I can't do edibles. They'll just go to sleep.
I can only do edibles in high doses, like 1,000 milligrams, dude. Just float off for the day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, back like when I was younger, I used to take a bunch of edibles and psychedelics. That really makes it go.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! They used to sell this one brownie in California called, I think they still sell it, called the Cordova Black Bar. It's this brownie. They have like 20 little. It's not, not a very big brownie, but they have like 20 little, tiny pieces they allegedly tell you to have one serving of, 20 servings. But then, obviously they put it all in one package. I'm gonna eat it all in one time, 1,000 milligrams, right? So one of my dudes saw me do that, and he decided that he was going to try to do that. He got one of the Cordova Black Bars. He took what he described, and I later saw to confirm was a fat girl sized bite out of this brownie. And then he had flown, he'd taken it to see he was going to see some girl he was dating in Nebraska. And he lands in Omaha, Nebraska, and I guess he had brought the brownie with him, and he took a bite of it that morning before they went to breakfast. And like, he didn't even make it through like the service of food at breakfast before he's demanding homegirl to take him to the hospital, dude. He OD'd on an edible, dude, from like it was literally a fat girl size bite of it, dude.
What would they even do? They can't do anything.
Oh, dude, exactly, dude. He was high out of his mind, dude, just fucking talking nonsense at the hospital. He kept telling homegirl to take him to the airport, dude. He's like, yeah, I'm in trouble. Take me to the airport. And she's like, you just flew in here like an hour ago. He's like, yeah. I'm in trouble. Take me to the airport. She's taking him to the hospital, dude. He's telling the hospital people he's dying and shit. They're like, you're not dying. You're just high. So just quit being a jackass.
Yeah. Yeah, freaking, I don't know what would snap you out of edible. Just go to sleep.
Oh yeah, dude. I think they just gave him like some Benadryl or something, made him sleep in the ER or whatever. He calls me when he gets out of the ER, and I was out in California visiting with him like a couple weeks after the event. He saved the rest of the brownie for me, and he literally did, dude. Took a fat girl sized bite out of it, dude, and sent him to the hospital. And he watched me eat the whole fucking thing. Thought he could just fucking fly up, float off like that, but apparently he saw demons when he ate that Black Bar. He kept on telling his girlfriend to take him to the airport, dude. And like, I think he ended up breaking up with her over there because she kept clowning him about the airport. He was mixing airport and hospital. He's like, take me to the airport.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Dude, I can't imagine going to the ER thinking you're dying like that, dude. But I've heard stories like it.
I've ate like 25 cookies before, and I never really felt like that, I guess.
I've eaten two of those Cordova Black Bars in one night before, dude, and I just felt pretty awesome about life.
Oh yeah. Yeah, freaking they make drinks now with weed in them.
Oh, dude, for sure. I like weed technologies. But I love the Cordova Black Bar, dude. It's my favorite, dude. I don't know what it is they put like secret ingredients in there, dude, but it's ridiculous, dude. It hits like no other fucking edible I've ever had before, since, or during.
They're putting ginseng in there or anything.
I don't know. They're putting some fucking magic in there, dude. A little magic for your life.
Yeah, freaking
they're not kidding, dude. It's unrivaled potency, dude. If you want to check out the image I'm sharing with you. Dude, this thing is unrivaled potency as described. I'm not kidding you, dude. It hits like no other. edible I've ever had. Yeah, I say I thought they took it away for a while, reintroducing the infamous Corova Black Bar, dude. More potent than ever, fully loaded with 1,000 milligrams of total active
1,000
cannabinoids.
milligrams. Isn't that 1 gram?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like eating a fucking gram of hash.
Yeah, dude. It's not that big. That's the actual size of it. That's about half the size of it right there. And they have like 20 little dashes in it, like, oh, here's a serving. Now I'll just eat all of it, dude. This product is very high cannabinoid content, dude. They didn't used to have so many warnings on there, but they did take it away for a while.
Oh yeah, I've eaten a gram of the what is that called? The Simpson oil.
Oh, I've eaten that too for sure. Yeah, the RSO.
Yeah, I had a gram of that every day for a week before.
That stuff hits pretty good. Well, you don't have to cook it; you can just eat it straight, and it's not that awful tasting. Yeah, I think the takeaway for me about the Corova Black Bar stuff is, you can't legislate stupidity, dude. Sometimes folks like my dude Kevin the Big Human's gonna eat a fat girl sized bite and think he's dying, dude. But you can't make a law or restrict that product just because of it.
Yeah,
He
somebody
didn't
could
die.
eat.
No one's dying from it just because he thought he was gonna die. That's ridiculous,
Somebody could eat 5 pounds of table salt and die from that.
For sure, dude. You could chug water and die, dude. I've seen it.
Yeah, it's definitely we're living in a idiocracy.
Fuck yeah, Muppet World, dude. Muppet World for sure.
Yeah, it's it's definitely fucked up. Makes you wonder about the future, because that's why I'm pro Constitution, because it's like I want the future to be preserved for the next generations and stuff,
Dude, makes me wonder every day, dude, how the fuck did that like I look around, dude, a lot of days and interact with folks, I'm like, how the fuck did that person get out? And like, you made it this far on your own, buddy. Okay. You know what I mean? That's the way I think about it, because I'm like, some people are so dumb, dude. I'm like, how did this person get there? Like, I try to imagine, like, they get up out in the morning, they do normal shit, I guess, and get clothes on, but then they just come out in the world and just be dumb about life. I'm like, how does that work, dude? You know what I mean? I don't get that,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely, yeah.
People just look lost, dude. I love people watching, and, like, folks just look lost. You know what I mean? There's a good contingent of folks that the NPC theories make sense to me. The non-player characters, because they don't look like they're there, dude.
Yeah, they can't contemplate stuff that.
I don't even do anything, buddy. I'm not even sure there's anybody home in a lot of cases. You know what I mean?
It's like they couldn't even contemplate bad conspiracies.
Yeah, they can't do anything, dude. They're like, oh, it is idiocracy. Like, come back later. I'm baiting.
There's definitely a destruction of morality and ethics. I mean, it's definitely a thing. Because it's like you can see all the Marxists in their posts where they're like, "Oh, if you see someone steal, no, you didn't." It's like,
yeah, they try to fucking justify everything in some sort of fucking relative justification.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, they're trying to burn the world to the ground. It seems like, but
burn that motherfucker down.
Yeah, their posts and stuff. I
it's
mean,
like Bane, dude. Some folks just like to watch the world burn.
Yeah, that movie was definitely fucked up. I remember watching that the first time, and I could see the Marxist ideology, those courts throwing people into the water.
Dude, I went and watched it maybe when it came out, and then I remember leaving the theater and reading all about the Batman shooting that happened that night.
It's crazy.
It happened while I was in. I mean, I watched the film in DC, but like it happened, you know, in
It's like
Aurora, Colorado, at the very same time I was watching it in DC.
Oh yeah, it's just fucked up that people would want to go and hurt people. It's like what would?
I'm not convinced anyone got hurt in that incident.
Well, I mean, even
Homeboy's been hidden in the prison system numerous times, dude. He seems like he's even an agent.
Yeah, it seemed like he was hypnotized in the courtroom.
Yeah, he might have been. He definitely seemed he seemed hypnotized on the scene too. But that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's just all an act.
Well, Cooper points out two of the 90s, murders that were high profile like that, and he says that they had the same shrink. And then when I went to the shrink's website, because the shrink was still alive, everybody wrote on the public forum "Dr. Death" over and over, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Would you believe that the shrink that Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman were both seeing had all of their files broken into and all of their files stolen after the O.J. Simpson situation? So I mean, I think there is an element to all of these operations having mind control aspects to it and hypnosis to keep people in check.
Yeah, that's what I think that what's that lady? She's from like Muskegon or something. Blonde-haired crazy lady that claims that she was used by satanic cults or something, and all these big names. O'Brien.
Oh yeah.
I speculate that she was brainwashed to say those things, and that she thinks that they have been, but I don't think they actually have been.
Well, yeah, I definitely think there's a hypnosis factor there for sure.
Yeah, then it's weird. It's like stuff about those people seeing aliens and stuff. It's like, were they brainwashed, or did they see like demons or something, or like spirits? I don't know.
Or blue avians, dude. Maybe they saw the blue avians.
What's like back in the 2000s, early 2000s, like fucking this dude I know that would smoke DMT all the time. He went all crazy, and he was like thought he was Osiris. He thought he was God. He thought all this weird new age shit. This is why I'm so against new age bullshit. But like, because he ended up committing suicide. But like, what was it? He was how he just saying all this fucking bullshit. It was like, it was like I don't know how to describe it. It was like
I'm proud. Harry's got a shirt on tonight. Good work, Harry.
Right.
Well, I'm fading out here, bud. It's good chatting with both you gents. Appreciate the invite as always, and thanks for coming on my show there, Clint. Joined me to get a little GCD. That was good times, bud.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
I will clock out here and listen to whatever vampire talk or inward bombs that Harry's going to drop next. See you later, vampire. Ha ha.
See you, JJ.
Right.
Yeah, I'm almost totally vaxxed out. Yeah.
Oh, you're about to pass out too.
Vaxxed out.
What does that mean?
It's a silly reference to the COVID. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, here's where Hiawatha used to hang out.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Well, I've been up there. It's pretty nice.
Where is it?
It's up in the UP. Some small waterfall there. Oops.
Nice. Yeah, it would have been nice to see her with John Smith, even though I don't believe in miscegenation.
John Smith. I forget. I'm pretty sure this is like the oldest tree in the Middle East or something.
No.
I forget what this is.
Yeah, it's a
It's got
typical
a cool
picture.
background. Oldest olive tree. No, I don't think that's an olive tree. Yeah. Yeah, the internet definitely seems like it's not working. There's just a bunch of bullshit. It's like they're
Yeah,
showing us what they want us to see, you know.
yeah, all the algorithms have been changed and modified to not only who you watch or who you get notifications for, but also for censorship reasons. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I think I'm rolling more cigarette. Let's see.
Oh, now Sabrina Bear's on her own name. Well,
I forgot what I was going to bring up. Let's see. Here's one of the rooms inside Petra.
yeah, my daughter fortunately got to visit Petra. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I've got 2 stones from Petra.
yeah.
Yeah.
She went with our church down to visit Petra in Israel. Yeah, back in I don't know 2010 or 11, some 11 maybe. I don't know, somewhere
Hmm.
around. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Freaking. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I'm rolling a cigarette. Fucking. It's gonna taste horrible. All right, you gotta
Uh,
quit smoking cigarettes with me.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, it's not your
Trying.
fault.
I'm trying to cut back, but shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forget what I was gonna say. The weed's finally kicking in again. I was talking about tripping or something earlier. It makes you wonder what you see when you take the psychedelics and you sit in the dark and see weird shit.
Yeah. I never had that issue. I I always thank God that I never had that issue,
It wasn't
even
really
though I did.
scary. I mean,
I took LSD back in the day, and I took mushrooms. Mushrooms were really great because you went on a cleaning spree once you did mushrooms, and you
huh?
totally cleaned up everything in your vicinity. But yeah,
Oh yeah, well, that's interesting. Uh, oh yeah. What was I gonna bring up? Something about the internet's fucked. It's like they're showing everybody what they want us to look at, which I just
yeah,
try to
that's
ignore everything.
typical. Are you still using Google for your searches? You should switch over to something like I use DuckDuckGo for my searches.
It seems
Um,
like Twitter's got the news faster almost. Just searching on Twitter
yeah,
with the
Twitter's
grok.
yeah, Twitter's pretty good.
I mean, I hate using AI, but the grok does help. But then at the same time, the grok's retarded because if it's not like a mainstream idea, you have to walk it through what you're saying about something. Like,
Yeah, totally. And that's why my friend Naira, she's got a uh, podcast called what is Signal Before Silence, and she teaches you how to deal with Chat GPT and Grok and all those, how to deal with them properly in order to get valid answers from them. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to talk like a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, she has to qualify every one of her questions in order to make it give her proper responses. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here's an edit I made myself during 2020.
It wears the mask for
Precious. He's like
Precious.
Gollum.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nah, it's not that great. Yeah. The
Okay, Gerald Hall. No, you don't have to use the N word. No.
well, some of the stuff is interesting because, like, where'd that picture go? Oh, damn it! I just seen it.
What's the symbol on your head? Like,
Oh, I put a pentagram on his head.
okay, it's a him. It's
Oh,
a
there it
him
is.
and it's a her. I don't know. Yeah,
Where'd it go?
hard to tell nowadays.
It's like so the Native American legends about the Chakina and stuff. Uh, that's like the stuff I would see when I was tripping. Weird little people that look like cartoons or something.
Yeah,
I wonder if some of the UFO stuff gets mixed up with that. People think that they seen they think they seen something real, but it was a ghost or something. It was some kind of ghost out of body stuff in their sleep or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was gonna talk to Courtney Turner about because I just watched a podcast on geopolitics and empire. He interviewed an artist, a dissident artist, who's done covers for books by C.J. Hopkins. If you know C.J. Hopkins at all, he's got an amazing book called Zone 23. But he's also written other books, but nonfiction books. But Zone 23 was a fiction book. And anyway, I was going to talk to Courtney about that because Courtney's lately been using a lot of AI to, to generate pictures for her podcasts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they look, and I, I accused her of them being cartoonish, and
Oh.
and she said, "Well, blah blah blah, blah blah blah." But I'm thinking maybe if I could hook her up with this guy Anthony Frida, and maybe he could do some better artwork for her. Yeah,
You can tell the AI to draw it like how the artist you like. It does a pretty good job at copying it.
yeah,
Yeah. This one in the background is not AI. That's one of my ancestors' paintings.
is that a Remington?
It's a Russell.
Okay, Russell. Okay,
Yeah. He was a painter. He hung out with the cowboys and painted what they did or something. I like the color scheme. It looks cool.
yeah.
Like the mountains and stuff. I should print it on t-shirts.
Yeah, that wouldn't so. Sorry.
Nah. I thought about making like, because think about like people buy stuff that they've seen over and over. Make like t-shirts with Paleolithic art and then put that on the t-shirts because the Paleolithic art's not copywritten, and that everybody's seen it a million times. They all want to buy it.
Yeah, that might work.
I think I might have a Paleolithic art image in here. I don't know. There's got to be some kind of. I'm just gonna start growing potatoes or something.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea. Good idea.
Oh, yeah, well, or maybe just start gambling.
Yeah, who knows if you win the lottery?
This is an idea I thought of, but somebody else. Well, they didn't steal my idea, but they thought of it like the same time. Building houses in caves, because like the cave, it's like it's already got a roof, it's already got walls, and it's already got, you know, it's like all you gotta do is put like rooms in it basically and seal it off, and it'd be like the cheapest way to build something, and then like sell it for the most money, and like it's one of my older ideas. The
Yeah, it's a good idea, I think. Yeah.
because plus it's like indestructible. Like hail couldn't damage your roof or anything. I mean, I wouldn't have so many windows. Well, you probably would want that many windows, I guess. I'd put a wood stove in
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
chimney or something.
Why is JJ saying Harry is wrong?
Yeah, he's just
So
joking around.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like build cave houses, take
Yeah.
it back to the primitive, but make it nice.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a group that in Alberta they built Hobbit style houses in the earth, and they're renting them out for vacation destinations. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. This is what $1 trillion looks like to a semi.
Wow.
How much gold that would be? Oops. Yeah, freaking. I don't think I've ever.
Yeah.
I guess I've seen gold coins, but I've never owned one.
Yeah, neither have I. Well, I've got silver coins, but that's about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got silver. Well, some, not very much.
Yeah, not very much either. Yeah.
Yeah, I trade all mine for weed.
Mhm.
Yeah, I forget what I was getting at. Nah, I got no cool pictures. uh, oh yeah. What do you do on Sundays? You go to church on Sunday?
I wish I should. I should.
Oh,
Totally, I
you don't?
should.
I
Yeah.
figured you would.
Unfortunately, yeah. It's just the way the bus routes and stuff like that in Calgary. I don't
Oh, it's a
know.
pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's hard to get there properly. I mean, I should. I mean, I should be disciplined enough, but I'm not disciplined enough because my schedule's totally screwed up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I go to Salvation Army, different warming, so-called warming stations, but they're nowadays they're not warming stations. And I go once in a while to Monday night uh, uh, church, Center Street Church events, um, and listen to them and talk to the people there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. 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 Damn, I'm pretty stoned. I don't know if I can smoke one more joint.
Yeah, I don't think I can either.
Yeah, I should probably pass out. I got a card game today. I gotta.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
I should. Well, it's 4:27 here. It's probably 5:27 where you are.
yeah, it's 6:30. Sun just came out. I
Oh shit.
gotta.
Wow.
I gotta go to the crib. No.
Yeah, we can go. No problem, bro. Yeah, we can go. Um. Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button here. Um. I'll shut off that. And yeah, I'm
Oh yeah.
done my tenure of whatever. Yeah.
I might be around tomorrow night or tonight.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll let you go and take care.
Oh yeah. Yeah, take it easy. Trying to smoke too many cigarettes.
Yeah, that's a major problem. Yeah,
I'm
because
trying quitting today.
I don't get paid till Tuesday. I don't think, and I don't know if I get enough cigarettes left till Tuesday. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, take it easy.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Thanks for putting up with me.
Well, you're cool.
Okay.
You've been adopted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freaking, just make sure you drink a couple sips of water before you pass out.
Why water? Why water?
Well, just for water. You don't have to drink a lot. Just drink like 2 or 3 sips or something at least.
Okay, I will.
Oh, yeah. Peace out.
Yeah, take care. See you
Later.
Yeah.
Let's see. Put on the rap beat. Wait, I gotta turn off the echo. I think I got anything to rap about. Yo, it's the dead internet in Tibet with quick intellect, smoking weed, no regrets. Yo, and I smoke some cigarettes, and I make bigger bets. Yo, I strike like lightning, come back, motherfucker. Fuck your last name, it's hyphen. Roll through like Mike Tyson, motherfucking Titan. Chillin' like a Mike, be a dog and I bite some. Roll through with the motherfucking shit like, I don't know. Yo, my shit perpetuates. Got rap lyrics dedicated to the undereducated, the ones that never made it, the ones that motherfucking faded out in glory with no story. Motherfuckers talking shit and ignoring this shit like this shit is boring. And I'm coming through snoring and I'm waking up. Y'all motherfuckers, yo. I don't know. Yeah, I can't even talk like I used to talk with it. Turn up a little bit. Yo, this shit is forsaken, awaken before Satan comes back from the crypt. Come back like pit bulls attacking your lips. Y'all motherfuckers laughing, you're sick. Wake up and motherfucking stop the abrasive shit. and you motherfuckers on PlayStation awaken. No, I got that. Yo. What's that? Yo. The internet theory exposed. Come back to the spot with one rose. The shit was foreclosed. Chillin' like I don't ignore those. Y'all smoking weed and motherfucking sing the chorus. Chillin' in the forest. Yo, drinking vodka with Boris. I got that. Yo, I own the beat like I got apostrophes. Y'all motherfuckers talk shit, you wanna bees. Y'all motherfuckers be like, I don't know. Yo, I'm yawning, coming back at the break of dawning. Y'all motherfuckers respawn quick, do that shit like motherfucking I'm launching, coming back stinking, I'm raunchy. Y'all motherfuckers don't come across me, come through like motherfucking floss teeth. Y'all motherfuckers, I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Yo, I don't make sense, I keep it past tense. And I'm the last dense brain coming through the Cypress Hill insane. Yo, in the membrane. I got nothing. Yo. I smoke some weed with a pack of papers. Yo, I laugh at haters. Come back. High like elevators. Y'all motherfuckers, you know that you relish in hate. Come back like smoking weed and I'm levitating. No, I got nothing. Alright, one more round. What does it say? Yo, can't remember any rhymes I wrote. Yo, Freemason with the grizzled tongue, spoke with the rhythm done. Y'all motherfuckers crippled from talking shit like motherfuckers getting popped like pipples up. Yo, motherfuckers smoke ripples up, smoke weed and cigarettes, make that. Yo, I smoke a zigzag, you get had. You a motherfucking talking shit, bragging, talking shit. Yo, I don't know. Yo, I think back in time like retrospective, trying to be like Ace Ventura, pet detective. Come through reckless, snatch your fucking necklace. Y'all motherfuckers, rapping with the checklist. Yo, I said it, embedded in your brain, like motherfucking shit was read on Reddit. Y'all motherfuckers, dedicated. Motherfuckers, chillin', smoking weed with less frustration. Yo. I got nothing. Nah, yeah, I'm talking about going to sleep here. Nah. It's just so like some beat left. Yo. Yo, I'm talking shit about, I don't know. I think I smoked too much weed. Yo, yo. Yo, my rhymes are like unspoken words while I'm toking herb. Yo, coming back from a broken curve. Yo, like the notion's heard. Yo, like the hands in the oceans. Word. Trying to reach for the sky. Motherfucking language teaches the lie. Come back with these words as they excrete from my mind. I'm depleted. Motherfuckers, I need to go eat some food. Yo. And I don't know. Alright, peace out.